You made me feel again, now it's my turn. You say you've always been a little bit shy, but I can put an end to your fears, honey. Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to bleed. DJ, take it away. Tonight is all for you and me. So baby, spin and let the music begin. I know you feel it within, so go ahead and just spin. Yeah, spin for me. Won't you spin? Don't let the doubt in you win. I know you feel it within, so go ahead and just spin. Yeah, spin for me. Won't you? I know it's hard for you.
Oh, we are back. Yes, we are back. Welcome back to another play-by-play commentary with the hockey coach, Coach Franchise, directly for the beautiful country of Thailand on the great Thursday night, thankfully night, March 2nd, 2023. We are about what? What, coach? 16 hours, 15 hours of the trade deadline. Tomorrow, 3 o'clock p.m. We'll be back tomorrow with some kind of update, resume, of course, during the day. So join us live talking about all the trade happening in the NHL. But a lot of what a wild week in NHL with many trade happening like Boston, Toronto. We talk about the New York Rangers and Edmonton, and I can go all the way like that. Vegas is another one over there. Seller, buyer. And big name, Patrick Kane, Bo Horvat, and Ryan O'Reilly, GAVRIKOV now with the Kings. By the way, Montreal Canadiens play tonight. Oh, yeah, they play tonight against the Los Angeles Kings at the Crypto Arena downtown in Los Angeles. Joel Edmondson, yes, finally is going to be back for the Montreal Canadiens tonight. Montreal is going to play with 11 forward and 7 defensemen. Joel Edmondson back in the lineup. Is it enough to show him and can play trade tomorrow? We know some teams like Calgary are looking for Joel Edmondson. Any other team like Pittsburgh are maybe possible, and Tampa Bay for Joel Edmondson. But again, would be interesting in Montreal from Ken Hughes. Very quiet week for Ken Hughes. Only one trade. That enough for Koreanov. That's pretty much what they got at this moment. And that's happened. Montreal will be back tomorrow night again at Anaheim Ducks. So I'll be back with you guys at 10:30 tomorrow night. And that's we have for you on this great evening. Jake Allen is going to be between the pipe for the Montreal Canadiens. Phase 2, Phoenix co-play for the Los Angeles Kings. That's what we got. We have a few people in the house. Paulo is in the house. Welcome in the, with us tonight. King of Gamer, Luciano Graziano. All of you are like us. Cole, let us see you. And Tony, awesome to hear that, Paulo. Always a pleasure. And our top knock the door. Here we go. Ari is in the house. And then we have RJ Calabro is in the house. Chicago Bear is in the house watching the Blackhawks losing. Went out 3-2 with 12 minutes to go. We have Chicago. We have AP Production. He said, hello. Salut AP. It's 4-1 the Kings tonight. Mais go Habs go. We have Jerry. Love you, Jerry. Hopefully doing well, Jerry. Thanks so much, Montreal. Paulo go with the Montreal Canadiens by the score 3-1 tonight on this game between the Kings and the Montreal Canadiens. What a wild night in hockey. The Tampa Bay lost. The Boston destroyed Buffalo tonight. The Florida Panthers lost tonight. Unbelievable. The Detroit lost tonight. It's a rock and roll again evening in NHL. And the wild card and the Eastern Conference guy, 6 team. Ottawa beat the New York Rangers, by the way, tonight. Do you think we could get a first round for Edmonton? If no, not allowed, King. Forget about that. The market is not there for Joel Edmondson. Now, they could get some kind of conscience or the trade right? Like he played 30 game, 40 game, the playoff, round 1, round 2. It can go that way, but I don't see Joel Edmondson to get a first round pick at that moment. William McClary is in the house. Roger, NHL in the house. And when I see Roger, I see the Toronto Maple Leaf. And it's 1-1, the Toronto Maple Leaf, almost at the end of the first period. The Wild take the lead 1-0 at the middle of the first period against the Vancouver Canucks. Then we're Jerry and the house. Jerry, welcome back in the house. Thanks so much. Here we go. Jerry did it. Awesome, Jerry. We love you, buddy. Thanks again to be with us. This is the way we can read a little bit more. You post and everybody will be happy about that. So thanks to do it the right way. And that would be awesome. About that, Trey Edmondson take back a bad contract. It could happen, but I don't know they would be good enough to get a first round pick. Montreal could retaining half of the 50% of Edmondson for next year. But I see me a second round pick in return. And all depend the team. If it was Calgary, it could be a good pick because it could be around 55, 50, 55. Now the Calgary, if they had to move, I don't know why Calgary would get Edmondson. They are not buyer. I think they should be seller. If they don't win tonight, guys, they're going to be 5.7 point behind or 5 point with the game. I don't see that. I just don't understand the Calgary right now, but it is what it is. Coach, I think Domi will do very well along Seguin side. Will be interesting just that, the Dallas Star, they have some depth over there. It's a good team, but they don't dominate. They struggle for the last 2 weeks now, at least maybe 3 weeks. So I said don't dominate. They are 31 shots rather than 16, but they don't beat a lot. Like, they beat Arizona 4-2 yesterday. Now Chicago only 3-2. It's a team. It's not dominate. When I said, again, the better team, but it will be interesting to watching them. The Kings play right now against Montreal, and then the second game we have starting right now really is the Blues against the Sharks. So thanks a lot to be a part of the show tonight. We're going to start the first period the next few seconds. And don't forget, click on the like. William McClary is in the house. Et Nicolas de Gauby-Bonneau, dans la belle province de Québec, dans la région de Sherbrooke, il est avec nous ce soir. Mon Nicolas a passé son bedtime. Usually he go to bed at that time of the night. Thanks so much to be with the Hockey Nation show. We'll give you all the update you need to know, guys, on the game. We follow up. Montreal is on the left side of the screen, and the Los Angeles Kings is on the right side. So that's what we got here tonight. That is out the first round, no matter who they face. Will be interesting if they win if they win the division, they're going to face a team like. Could be Seattle. I think they'll be fine if they take Seattle. But again, you never know about that, Luciano. I think there will be Gary Cournoyer back in the house from the jail. We don't want to let you know that, but spending the night and the Danny County jail. Danny did not leave me a beer in the jail. Danny, come on, Danny, you should go there. Here we go. The puck dropped between Lizotte and Devorak to go back on the offensive zone. Montreal tried to get puck. Ireland passed the puck to Pitlick. Pitlick battled for the puck at the right side of the goaltender Copley. And finally, the King dump the puck all the way back on the defensive zone. And David Sauer go to recover the puck, pass the puck to opposite corner. And now you have a battle on the right side of the Jake Allen. We have a whistle at the line. I don't know if it was offside, but that's what created by the Los Angeles Kings. We're going to reset at 19:35 to go. And that's pretty much it. No, an icing. Look like it's an icing, by the way. So thanks so much, everybody, to be with us tonight. Luciano. Power play Montreal. Ice stick. Wow! We got already a penalty at the beginning of the game at 25 seconds. Montreal is at 30 at 16.5 since the beginning of the season. And power play Montreal and the Lesson King just icing the puck behind Jake Allen. Allen back between the pipe for the back-to-back. Allen have an amazing, great couple of games with Montreal. The last 5 games is 4-5 with a save percentage of 935. Go back now, Montreal attacking par Suzuki, passe pas de HP, intercept par Anderson, passe pas bien net, ballon now Anderson Suzuki. Get the puck, Kopitar try to get the puck in front of RHP. Win the ball in front of Doughty, pass the puck to Anderson, to Madison. Madison return puck Suzuki on the right side of the co-play. Now at the wall, go back to the goal line, hold the puck a little bit longer. Suzuki looking left and right right now. Cannot find the same and pass the puck to Madison to Hoffman. Fire the puck in front of that, tip in front of that, no chance. The puck go back to Doughty, pass the puck to the wall. Intercept now par Yafalo, par Montreal, still the puck par Suzuki, pass the puck to Hoffman. Shoot the puck, tip in front of net par HP, save by co-play, pushing on the way back, between Suzuki and Kopitar. And some pushing left and right. Both Anderson is on the ice. Hoffman tried to score on that one. 1 minute, 5 seconds to go remaining on this power play for the Montreal, the first one of the night between both teams. Face off at the left side of the couple. Philippe Dano, face right now, get removed for the face-off for the Dats. Face to Devorak, unit number 2 for Montreal Canadiens, right away back. Justin Barron at the point, winning by the Kings, but chasing the puck on the left side. Don't play the puck by the defenseman, but out of the play, I'm going to reset again on defensive zone. And that's what we got right there for the game between the Montreal Canadiens and, of course, that's the Kings. Walker is on the ice. Dano on the ice for the Kings. Go back now at the point. Intercept by Barron. Pass the puck to the wall. Back to Kurinov. Shoot the puck in front of the net. Tip and miss the couple. Intercept now by the Kings. Don't put the puck over the stick of Justin Barron. All the way back on defensive zone by Kupari. Ramos Kupari, but a face-off right away back because someone hit the net. The pig get out of the post. We're going to restart on the right side of co-play. Look, from British Columbia is in the house. Welcome back, Nick. Question demain. Tu fais-tu un live pour toute la journée? Pas toute la journée, mon Nicolas. Je crois que Michel va commencer au début de l'avant-midi. Moi, je vais arriver vers 4 heures d'après-midi. On va parler plutôt le résumé de la journée. Puis s'il arrive quelque chose pour Montréal, Nicolas, je vais arriver live. Donc, parce qu'il y a beaucoup de joueurs qui ont été déjà échangés. Je ne m'attends pas à des gros joueurs d'être échangés. Anyhow, Montreal right now will lose the face-off, and the Lesson King going to icing the puck all the way behind the net of the Jake Allen, set up by Barron. Unit number 2 in the end. Barron draw the puck back, intercept by Ellen and kick out the puck left side. Return the puck to Ellen. Ellen pass the puck. Great play by Kurinov. Now hold the puck. Return the puck at the blind by Barron. Barron looking right. Back to Kurinov. Kurinov at the blind. Looking now. Pass the puck to the wall. Intercept now to Kurinov. Return the puck to him. Kick up on the bumper. Back to Barron. Barron looking out. Pass on the left sid. Attaqué par Devorak. Pass in front of that. Shoot the puck. Save by co-play. No rebound. Great play. Puck movement for the Montreal Canadiens on the first power play tonight. Drouin with Barron, with Kuryanov and Devorak and Alunin. Really good puck movement since the beginning of this power play. Since December 6th, Phoenix co-play have the most W in NHL, followed by Vasilevsky. Both of them are 18. Ulmark is at 17. Face off at the right side of the co-play. Now we have Kurinov. Unit number 2 still on the ice. But Suzuki is on the ice too. So we'll be interesting. Dano face to Suzuki. Winning went out by Montreal. The puck bouncing back to Hoffman. And lose the puck less than chasing by the Kings on the right side of the Montreal Canadiens of the goalie Madison try to get a puck. Intercept now by Montreal. Get out by Kurinov. Kurinov lose the puck. Drop to Madison. We are going to be even strength and go back at 5 versus 5. 3 shots for the Montreal. Go back now behind. We have an offside there for the Montreal. Reset by the defenseman of the Kings. Go back D2D. Back to Dorsey. Dorsey at the red line. Loud the puck with Jake Allen. Leave the puck to opposite corner. Chasing right now by the par Harrison, drop the puck. Intercept now by King, shoot the puck, miss the net. A really bad play by the Montreal Canadiens. I think he was curious enough. Go back behind the net now. Intercept by Harrison, leave the puck to opposite corner. Hit went out by Rouat. Don't play the puck on the left side, Jake Allen. Montreal get the puck outside zone, no chance. Shot by the King. The puck go out of the play. And we're going to reset now on the left side, Jake Allen. After a really bad play by Kurenov, gave the puck on the good night, hein, je vais revenir demain, pas de problème, mon Nicolas. Jeffrey is in the house. Thanks so much to be with us tonight. We're going to reset on the left side. Face up of the Dvorak face to Lizat, the four line with Iafallo, and we have Vilardi. The third line, I apologize, Iafallo, Lizat, and Vilardi, third line. Face to the Montreal Canadiens. Dvorak drive the puck behind Edmondson. Edmondson back on the ice for the first time. Pass the puck to Savard. Kick out the puck to Belzile. Belzile and Lizard battle for the puck. Don't pay by Pesada to Edmondson. Run the puck to Savard. Savard run the puck to opposite corner. The puck goes slightly back on defensive zone of the last game. We get a nice scene from the Montreal Canadiens. We're going to reset all the way back. We see the Sharks take the lead 1-0 against the Blues. The Canucks tied the game 1-1. The Flame 1-1 Toronto, and still 3-2 the Dallas over the Blackhawks at this moment with 5 minutes to go remaining. Thanks so much, everybody, for the likes tonight. Thanks for being with us. Don't forget to click on the likes if you don't mind. Face off on the right side, Jake Allen, the puck bouncing back behind, leads up, win the ball, and for the Savard, passing for the net, great back on the left side, great opportunity all the way back by Vilardi. And Iafallo, but Jake Allen make a save barely with the left pad. Finally, Montreal go to get out of the zone. Bouncing back over Pesada. Intercept now by the King, going to regroup on defensive zone. Drew Doughty, the number 8. The only one of the two win the Stanley Cup, still in the lineup for the roster after a quick leave. We have Kopitar and Drew Doughty. Intercept by Kovacevic, pass the puck to the side to Anderson, lead the puck to RHP, following by Kovacevic, attacking the joint play behind the net, battle behind RHP Anderson, winning by Kopitar. Kopitar to a puck outside the zone, pinch par Montreal, for checking by RHP, still the puck in front of the net, nobody there, go down the blind, back to Didi, back Horowitz to Kovacevic, shoot the puck, miss the net barely, the puck bouncing back to RHP, return the puck now to Drouin, intercept by Doughty, Doughty chased by Drouin, Doughty try to get a puck outside the zone, hold the puck a little bit longer in front of the bench of the King. Intercept par le Montreal Canadiens, going to get to Drouin, then recover the puck and leave the puck to the D. Kovacevic going to the bench. A little bit over 15 minutes to go remaining. Both teams have a new players on the ice. It's going to be the line of the Montreal Canadiens are going to be clear enough, I believe. They'll go back on the left side. Attaqué par le Montreal Canadiens is the Islander. Pass the puck in front of the net for Dvorak. Turn around. The Kings coming back. Now control the puck now in front of Ben. Now Daniel's coming. Daniel shoot the puck. Block shot par le Montreal Canadiens. Defenseman. The puck go back on the corner. Daniel in front of the net. Anderson's coming. Great pick. A great puck by Jake Allen to save the surgeon. Edmondson was alone. Go back to the corner. Chased by Pitlick. Intercept by the Kings behind the net. Now go back to Harris. Harris ran the puck around the board. Intercept by Edmondson. Go back to Dano. Dano play with tonight with Fiala and Edmondson. Go back now par Montreal again. Pitlick hold the puck longer. Don't play the puck in neutral zone. The puck bouncing back over of the Montreal Canadiens, Elenan, and intercept by the defenseman of the Kings, going to reset on defensive zone and hold the puck a little bit longer and go back on the right side. Dallas still 5 minutes to go remaining on this game, by the way. That's what we got so far between the Dallas and go back and left corner. Barron got hurt and behind the net. Look, Barron is go slowly back after he fouled behind the net. We'll be interesting to follow with this case. Go back on the left offensive zone, back to Hoffman, pass the puck behind the net to Ziski, to Kiranov, go back at the blind, hold it back, and Barron look like shaky on the bench right now, looking from the back a little bit. But finally, Montreal keep the puck in the zone by Kuranov. Battle behind the net by Ziski. Hoffman join the party with Kuranov. Finally, the King going to get out of the zone. Attacking by Kupari. Curry pass the puck to... what a great hit for the Montreal Canadiens. I think it was Madison on the number 34. We have no icing. Regroup on the Montreal Canadiens. It was 34. I don't know, it was 34. It's Kaliev. I apologize for that. Kaliev for the Kings. Kaliev, number 34 on the 4 line. Anyhow, Montreal attacking now. Savard shoot the puck. Black shot by the Kings attacking now and in front of the bench on Montreal. Now Dali join the party. Pass the puck to Yafalo. Yafalo hold the puck. Shoot the puck. Hit the stick of Savard. The puck out of the play. We have a whistle going to reset on the right side. Jake Allen. And Barron still looking right now on the bench, a little bit shaky, just talking with the trainer. We'll see what happens. We have a TV timeout. Time, guys, to go the TV timeout. That's what we got so far. Thanks so much, everybody, being part of the show tonight. Don't forget, guys, click on the like. We'll be like late here. You guys, you're really good fans of the Hockey Nation show. You pop up at late night until midnight. Hopefully, you're going to be awake until to the end of this game between both teams. Then we have 0-0 here. I apologize for the takeaway, guys. I did not turn around this number. So that's what we got so far. Jeffrey, Danny, RJ. Randy V is in the house. Been sorry for the trade. They talk about him. Possible they can go that way, Randy. This is the only game they got so far. We have a question for Kane. Coach, even though the national organization to Clark, they are seller, do you think the player will still try to push for the playoff? They are still not that far. It's very hard where they are, King. Whatever they try, I don't see that. The player are professional. The player don't want to give up. But it will take a lot of turnover for need help for other team. I don't see what happen. Adami is in the house. Thanks so much, Adami. Glad to having you aboard. Thanks so much for all the like we got so far. For everybody. Je vais aller. Good night. Je vais terminer. Je me réveille. Parfait, mon âme. Et Baron, the new Sakoski, getting rock out there too much. I don't know about that. Here we go. So we'll go to the face-up. The right side, Jake Allen, by Belzil, losing now. Go carried by the King. Should have parked in front of net. Black shot by Coley. Coley went out around the board. Baron go in direction the locker room. It could be the night for him. We'll be interested. Highlander to the blue line, at the red line, kick out the puck on the left side. Go back now to Belzil. Belzil attacking now behind the net. Intercept by Dowdy. Hit by Pesada. And turn around by Kemp. Kemp right now hold the puck. Pass the puck now to 55. Go back at the blue line by Kemp. Shoot the puck. Allen make a barely save. The puck bouncing back to opposite corner. Tim by the Kings. Keep the puck in the zone. The Montreal cannot put the puck outside the zone. Finally, all the way back to Anderson on defensive zone. They're going to regroup. Pass the puck to the board. Back to Capital. We have outside by the Kings. We're going to reset now on the neutral zone. By Byfield. Byfield number 55, coach. Oh, yeah. You're right. It's Byfield 55. I'm sorry. Byfield play on the first line for the Kings. Byfield, a second overall pick behind Alexis Lafrenière and in front of Tim Souza. Oh, yeah, you know, right? All injury concerning, they need to do something. Good leave for the Red Wing, I guess. Mr. J. Mascot, welcome aboard with Michael Devilano. Now we have face-up between Dano and the Montreal Canadiens. I think it was Anderson. Honey, I'll go back now by Montreal. Long search by Drouin over the stick of RHP. Intercept by Copley. Pass the puck to Dorsey. Dorsey ran the puck to the board. Intercept by Dano. Pass the puck now to Roy. Roy's getting out, attacking now, joining the party. What the battle for the puck in the left corner with Anderson. Intercept by Anderson. And then Edmondson used his hand to pass the puck to Drouin. Drouin tried the puck about, pass the puck to IHP, pass the puck now to Coley. Coley in front of the bench, hold the puck a little bit longer, coming to the red line. Down being puck to opposite corner, chasing by Douzy and Drouin. No chance for Drouin. Intercept now by Addison. Addison still the puck. Attacking now by the Kings. Coming now on the left side. Going back to Fiala. Fiala lose the puck at the last second. Recovery for the Montreal Canadiens. Great play by checking by Anderson. Pass the puck to Coley. Coley attacking now. Loud the puck at the left corner. The coup play. Chasing by RHP Anderson. Intercept now by the defenseman of the King. Possible. We have an icing possible. for the Montreal Canadiens going to reset with 11:41 to go remaining on this period between the Montreal and... No, we have another penalty. Look like, wow, Montreal penalty. Second power play for the Montreal Canadiens tonight. We apologize for that one. I did not see that. 2 minutes for interference for the defenseman of the GAVRIKOV. GAVRIKOV were number 84 with the Los Angeles Kings. KORPISALO is the backup for the Kings tonight between for the pipe if they need him. Montreal have 3 shots on the power play. That's the only 3 shots they got so far since the beginning of this game. We'll see if Montreal can do something better on that one over there.
Ah, c'est trippant, ça me fait tripper. Je me pense au...
Face off winning par le Montreal. Go back to Hoffman. Hoffman loses the puck a little bit. Recovery for himself. Pass the puck to it. Hold the puck now. The blanks coming out to the dots. At the top circle. We'll go to the wall. Back again to Madison. Madison pass to Suzuki to the wall. Go back slowly to goal line. Hold the puck a little bit longer in front of Dottie. We have Lisa on the ice with Camp. Now Suzuki looking now. Back to Madison. Madison to that fire. Fire puck Hoffman. He maybe hit the post. Go back to opposite corner. Recovery by Madison. Madison hold to Hoffman. Fire puck again. Copley make a save with the glove. The puck bouncing back, goes behind the net. We're chasing Anderson with RHP. Saved and out by Dottie. Battle for Anderson. About Anderson the ice. Just can't intercept the puck. Back to Madison. Madison looking out for Hoffman. Turn around. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Pass to Hoffman to the wall. Hoffman now return puck to Madison. Madison walk, skate in the middle. Go back to the ski at the dots. The ski now slightly back at the goal line. Hold the puck a little bit longer. 1 minute to go remaining at the back door in front of the net. Anderson saw his score. Josh Anderson in front of the net to kick the puck after a turnover. And the Montreal Canadiens, your Montreal Canadiens, your Bleu Blanc Rouge take the lead 1-0. Again, the Los Angeles Kings, a goal on power play. This one's come for the number 17. Josh Anderson scored a goal. That way, the Montreal Canadiens guys take the lead 1-0 over the Los Angeles Kings. Come power play goal by your number 17, Josh Anderson. That's what we got so far. It will be interesting if Montreal going to respond or the King going to respond for that goal. And now they are intercepted by Montreal Canadiens, going to set up now in front of the bench. Return puck to Kovacevic at the blue line. I'm going to put all the update a little bit later, guys. Don't go nowhere. Kovacevic, all the puck a little bit. Montreal regroup now, looking for the left and the right. Pass the puck to Belzile. Belzile kick out the puck to the side to Petlik. Petlik contre puck the right side. Complete short point for net. Nobody to tip the puck. Go back at the blue line. Puck Kovacevic at the left side. Pass at the back door. Intercept by Montreal. Shoot the puck and Manson. Black shot by Copley. No rebound. With 10 minutes to go remaining on the second period. At the first period, Montreal Canadiens take the lead 1-0 against the Los Angeles Kings. A goal by Josh Anderson is 18th of the year, by the way, for Josh Anderson. Looking better and better for Josh Anderson. We know at some point it was possible he got traded, but looked like he's still with Montreal Canadiens. And that's what we got so far. 1-0 for the Montreal Canadiens. We're going to add the goal on the top here. Anderson, 18th of the year. I forgot to put this power play goal. Go back behind the net, battle now. Our HP try to get the puck outside the zone. Skating right now. Intercept now by GAVRIKOV. And now the puck bouncing back. Camp try to get it back. Coley loses the puck. Recovered by the King. King now looking. Shoot the puck. Miss the net completely. Ball back to GAVRIKOV. Return the puck behind the net. Now intercept by Camp. Camp cycling the puck to the wall to Capital. I believe pass the puck to the left shoot by Walker, bouncing behind the net of the Haddon. The one cannot get at the puck. Camp try to get the puck deep as well by Capital. Return puck to the corner. Chased by Byfield. Quentin Byfield now the right side. Jake Allen has the puck to GAVRIKOV. GAVRIKOV ran the puck around the board. Chasing now by Walker. And the Montreal put some pressure too, but no chance. The Capital still the puck right now. Byfield behind Jake Allen on the right side of Jake Allen. Look up now. Pass in front of the net. Intercept now. Go back to GAVRIKOV. Pass the Walker. Walker the blank. Shoot puck in front of the net. Jake Allen make a save with a pad. The puck go back on the corner. Chased by Drouin and Byfield. Go back now by IHP. While Montreal penalty for holding it will be Drouin. Here we go. I got the penalty all the way back over there. Jonathan Drouin, 2 minutes for holding again. It could be Anderson. Anderson upset about that one over there. But again, Montreal Canadiens got a penalty for that one. First power play for the Kings tonight again, Montreal Canadiens. That's what we got so far. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show tonight. Jeremy N in the house. Welcome at the house. We have Colette Asham. Welcome back, Colette. Hopefully you have an amazing, great day in Winnipeg. Thanks so much to be with us. Benjamin, welcome aboard, Benjamin. Glad to having you aboard. If Edmonton been a showcase right now, could this be the last game? It could happen about this. You never know. But glad to see him aboard. Now Montreal play with 7 defensemen tonight. The Star win tonight 5-2 against the Blackhawks. For the Star, Hands have a hat trick tonight. Rob Hands 4-3 goals for them. The Flame Toronto 1-1. The Wild 1-1. The Canadiens 1-0. And the Sharks lead 2-0. That's what we got so far. And we have 4 games in action right there. We're going to give you all the option, all the update we give to you. Thanks so much, Roger, to be with us. Roger guy is an amazing, great man. He's the brother to other brother, right? Kings went out on the power play against Montreal Canadiens, the first of the night. Go back on the corner, pass the puck now to Fiala. Fiala, the right side, Jake Adams coming down to the dots. Looking now, shoot the puck, block shot by Saval, returning the puck to Camp, to Capital, the opposite corner. Pass the puck right now by Villardy, I believe, pass the Capital. Montreal going icing the puck behind Copley, going to reset the breakout. Dan Asham, welcome back. Dan Asham from Winnipeg. And our friend Benjamin, go Kings, go. Awesome, Benjamin. That's all. We love it. Go back now on the right, on the left side, Jake Allen, the King attacking now. All the puck at the blind, pass DG, back again to Capital. Capital's coming to the left. Capital score 4 goals against the Jets. One-timer, should have puck, Jake Allen make a save. What a Jake Allen guy, square. What, right there, he was square to the puck. He tracked the puck really perfectly. And Jake Allen alert for the last couple of games with the Montreal Canadiens. Yo, Bleu Blanc Rouge. Dorsey tried the puck. Unit number 2 now. Pass the puck to left side to Dano. Pass the puck to right side to Adverson. Shoot the puck. Allen make a save. No rebound for Dano. However, whistle on the left side. A great shot for the Alassane Kings. But Dano, Allen make a save. We don't go nowhere. We're going to reset now on the left side. Jake Allen. That's what we got so far on this game. Go back now, Addison, pass the body blind, back to Dorsey. Dorsey shoot a puck, another square, blocked by Allen. Go back now, Montreal, don't pay a puck all the way back. Another shot for the Kings. Go back on the left side. And yeah, thanks so much for all the update. RG in the house. Thanks so much for you guys. Appreciate Dorsey pass the puck back, intercept by the King. Back to Dano. Dano's coming on the left, leave the puck to Yafalo, lose the puck to opposite corner. Intercept by Addison. The puck bouncing back at the blind, and the King hold the puck to Dorsey. Dorsey pass the puck to Dano. Dorsey was a draft by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Pass the puck to opposite corner. Intercept by the King. Hold the puck to the dots. Now it's coming on the left side. The back door shoot the puck. Miss the net by Addison on the one-timer. Now Belzil battle for the puck. Dorsey try to get a puck, and finally Edmondson don't put the puck all the way back on defensive zone. Copley, and we're going to be Evan Strang, and the Montreal Canadiens resist on that power play. but the King had 3 shots during that power play. Again, the Montreal Canadiens, they have 7 shots so far since the beginning of this game. Montreal take the lead 1-0. The 18th goal of the season on power play par number 17, Josh Anderson. The King don't play par. Jake Allen now intercepted the puck, bring the puck to corner. Chasing now on the right side, Jake Allen. This is qui keep the puck, qui control the puck now. Set up. We use the pass on the back end. The puck bounces back in the defensive zone. Kirianov cannot get it. Daddy change direction, hold the puck, pass the puck to Anderson. Anderson signed a new contract this week for the Kings. Don't prepare a breakaway. No, we have an offside blind. If not, it was Kaliev on breakaway, but he cannot catch it. Kaliev, it was Sundstrom, by the way. I apologize. I said Kaliev. I don't know why I said Kaliev. It was Sundstrom, the number 91. Grandstrom. Sorry about that. It's okay. It's okay. Good night, Nick. Nick, good night, my friend. Wish you an amazing, great day tomorrow, Friday, by the way. And listen, the offset Anderson will be the leader. We cannot help. Infinite Fly Guy Aviation. Hello, are you, my favorite? Doing today, doing well. Long time we don't see you. I think you are a returner here. Thanks so much, everybody. If you are not a subscriber of the Hockey News Channel Show, please subscribe. If you want to become a member, that'll be helping the chat, helping us, the channel. That'd be awesome. Iris right now make a big fight to pass the puck. He lose the puck anyway, but hold the puck. Montreal reset that new group. Now Iris set to goalie. Go to the other side, buddy. What's going on with you? Now Montreal attacking a 5-0. Wow, great play by Montreal. Kick out the puck, intercept by Pitlick, lose the puck last second. Battle now, intercept by Roy. Roy pass the Capital in front of the bench for the King. Pass the puck to opposite corner. Intercept now by Dorsey. Dorsey join the play. Pass the puck to blind. Now intercept by Montreal again. Pitlick could drive. If Pitlick, he could go on breakaway, but he cannot catch the puck. Can you have Dvorak don't play the puck, intercept by the Kings in front of the co-play, return the puck behind to Dorsey. Dorsey hiding a little bit more, pass the puck to the right side, long stretch back by the King, and from the bench from Montreal, reset by Madison. He's going to skate the puck, pass the puck to Savard. Savard the red line. Savard attacking now, don't play the puck the right side. Savard try to catch the puck, no chance. And from the Walker, pass the puck to the side to Gavrikov. Gavrikov number 84 for the Kings tonight. Was wearing number 44, by the way. With the Columbus Blue Jacket. He just got trade with KORPISALO a couple of days ago. Go back now by that Fiat. Thanks so much, Mr. Infinite Fly Guy Aviation. Love it. I love it. Go back now. We appreciate a lot, by the way. Thanks so much. Fiat on the other side, check out and hold the puck. Pass the ball in the back door to Addison. Addison now pass the puck in front of the net. Go back to the Kings. King holding the puck. Fiat shoot the puck in front to opposite corner. Hold the puck by Addison at the line now. Addison skating. Leave the puck. Pass the puck to Fiat. Fiat to Addison. Addison keep control the puck at the blue line. Pass the puck to the side. Shoot the puck in front of the net. Allen make a save. No rebound. What a great play by Jake Allen again, keep the puck with no rebound. And Fiala was on the back door asking for the puck, and nobody can pass the puck to him. And that's happening there. And we have another TV timeout there. Already 11 o'clock Eastern Time and in Montreal. The Toronto Maple Leafs take the lead 2-1. Jack Rock score to give them with 17 minutes to go remaining on the third period. The shot are 26-22 advantage the Toronto Maple Leafs. Mitch Marner's score is 22nd of the year to tie the game 1-1. Coleman at the beginning of the game on shortened gave that only goal for the Flames tonight. Flame right now they fight for the survive and the race of the wild card. Thanks so much. Then maybe you're dancing with Colette and the couch when I play that music. Who knows? we would love to hear that next time, my friend. Thanks so much to be with the Hockey Nation Live Show. And good to hear from you. Puck winning par les Kings. Le puck, keep the puck in the zone. Don't play puck behind the net. Ballon now on the right side, Jake Allen. Kopitar intercept puck. Maybe not Kopitar without the shoot. The puck in the front net. Block shot by Allard Bailey. Go back behind the net. Ballon now on the left side, Jake Allen. Ziski is there with Kovacevic. Yafa follow. Looking on the back door. Nobody was there. It was Anderson tried to join the party. Join the rush, go back to the line, back to Dadi. Dadi's cutting now at the right side. Dadi hold the puck a little bit longer, back on the back door. Tip by Ziski, holding the puck all the way back. The puck try to get back outside the zone, no chance. Intercept by Lizotte. Lizotte now get up, pass the puck to Posey Connor. Montreal, no penalty on that one. Pass the puck neutral zone. The puck bounces back to Dadi. And Dadi hold the puck a little bit longer, going to regroup. A new plus coming from Montreal for the both team with less than 4 minutes to go remaining on this first period. 1-0 Montreal. Josh Anderson, power play goal, 18 on the year, unassisted, no help. Go back to Dadi, pass the puck. Turn one by Montreal again. Belzil hold the puck. Montreal wait for the new player. Shoot the puck over the stick of the defenseman. The puck bouncing back. Regarded by Montreal. Don't play puck behind goaltender. Now chasing by Pessoa. 4 line for the Montreal. Pass the puck to Belzil on the right side. Belzil return point for the net. What a great shot. A great play by Montreal Canadiens. RHP after an amazing great pass of Belzil. But Copley was ready for that shot and going to reset on the right side. That's what we got so far. Jake McEnwee is in the house. Welcome back. Thanks so much. And we paid 10-11. Absolutely about this one over there. You're absolutely Danny. Until she cut no said Danny. Dan, you're all right. You're good to go. Go back now on the right side of Copley, Montreal Canadiens. They were rack with Pitlick on the ice with Allen. Battle now, winné par le Montreal Canadiens. Non, taking par le Montreal, donc pas by the net. Chased by Pitlick. Pitlick behind the net, but the King going to find a way to get a puck. Lose the puck on the right corner by Byfield, joined by Zuski. We have a whistle, look like on the right side, and going to reset on the right side, on the left side of Copley. Look like a penalty there by Montreal Canadiens. Wow. Now we had the referee ask help on that one, if we have a penalty or not. God Dwyer said no, I don't see that. The 4 players are all together. Everybody, we don't know if a penalty or not, but would be interesting would be the call. We are talking each other. Try to figure out if you have a penalty for tripping. Montreal Canadiens, Rock coach, yes, Danny, absolutely about that. Jake is the State Farm. Thanks so much. Got it. You still have a conversation right away back over there. So I don't know what happened there. No penalty finally was decided by the referee. And we're going to restart that. And that's it. So, Jet Ab Alibaka. Thanks so much, everybody. Face up on the left side of Copley. And Kopitar is there. Kopitar asked why the face is not out of the play, outside the zone. And there were rack face with Kopitar, the 6'4" Jan for the Kings at Kopitar. When he went out by himself, il went pas to Dorsey, passe pas to Roy, passe pas to Posey Connor, donc pas by King, the puck bouncing back to the left side, Jake Allen, chased him out by Cooley. We have a nice scene with a little bit 3 minutes to go remaining on this period. And that's pretty much what we got so far, guys. Montreal, they were with a puck. Maintenant, intercept by King. Try to get a puck inside on Byfield. Get back to Kopitar. Kopitar don't pay point for the bench from Montreal. Pit League battle. The puck have another whistle. Oof, this game, guys, not much is going on. A lot of whistle back and forth. Only 12 shots on the game. It looked like there are no momentum for both teams. And that's what we got. The Los Angeles Kings are 2 points behind the Vegas and 2 points in front of Seattle Kraken. And they have only 20 games to go to play. So very important game for the Kings. They cannot lose against Montreal Canadiens if they want to finish at the top. When he went up at Fiala attacking now, shoot the puck, and Ken and Jake Allen make a save for another save in front of the Fiala. It's like a wife, me. No point, coach, but then love me. Here we go. That's the most important thing. We people love each other. That's about face out on the right side. Jake Allen, the goaltender. This is key when they face off. It pass the puck now to Madison. Return by Savard. Savard back to Madison. Madison attacking now. Madison getting to the blue line. Madison the red line. And now on offensive zone. Madison all the way back on the right side. Play. Holding the puck. Change the direction. Keep the puck for himself. The return the puck to the blue line. Holding now. Short puck at the blue line. Short a block shot by the King. Long stretch pass. The puck go back all the way by Jake Allen. Allen pass the puck to the left side. Go back now. Montreal, I think it's Coley. Return the puck to Madison. It was not Coley. I apologize. Savard pass the puck to the board. Pinching up by Zuski. The puck out in the zone. Keep the puck by Fiala. But Anderson still the puck. Anderson the red line. Anderson control the puck. Anderson lob the puck in the corner. Chasing for himself. First one to get there is Walker. Chasing by IHP. And Anderson return the puck to the blind. Holding out Madison back to Savard. Savard to blind. Back to Drouin. Drouin back again down to Madison. Short puck for net. Block shot by Montreal. Intercept now by Savard. Savard on the right side of the corner. Pass the puck to the wall. Back to Drouin. Return puck to the corner. Intercept by the Kings. A battle with Anderson with Dano. Anderson still the puck. Great play by Josh Anderson. Have a great first period. Josh Anderson with the Montreal Canadiens. Pass the puck now to Madison at the left side. Madison on the speed of run. Pass the puck in front of the net. Madison looked like Bobby Orr. Jesus. And Mike Madison. What a great play by Mike Madison in front of the net. Speed of run at the Denis Savard in 1988 with the Chicago Blackhawks wearing number 18. Anyhow, go back on the left side, Jake Allen, chasé par Kovacevic et Yafalo. Yafalo, intercept par le Mazon, get out of zone. Attaqué now by Niziski. Keep on the puck, kick out the puck, the corner. Back in front of the net, intercept by the King, the puck bouncing back in front of Kurianov. Go back now to Niziski, Kurianov over the stick. Bad play by Ski, shoot the puck anyhow. Dali pass the puck to Anderson, the puck bouncing back on the zone. Kovacevic return the puck. Did it offside for Montreal. Finally going to go to the bench. Go back now by Anderson, pass the puck to Dali behind the net. Less of 1 minute to go remaining on this first period between the King and the Montreal. Dali's getting now. Dali on offensive zone. Pass the puck to the corner for himself. Recovery for him. Pass the puck to the back end. All the way opposite corner. Intercept by Anderson. Hit by the Montreal Canadiens. Intercept now by Lizat. Pass the puck to the blind. Shoot the puck in front of the net. The puck bouncing back over Jake Allen. Go back in the corner. Montreal try to get back outside the zone. Finally over. The puck bouncing back on defensive zone. Montreal a 2-1. The captain still on the ice. The pass on the back door. Copley make a big save in front of Suzuki. And Belzil in the middle of the pack. Pass it up. Why is Suzuki still on the ice, by the way? But that's a story. But what a great shot by Mike Madison. And we have about 29 seconds to go remaining. The Toronto Maple Leafs 2-1. The Minnesota Wild 2-1. Take the lead against the Canucks at the Flame. But what a great shift of Mike Madison. At 2-1, Ziski tried to get the puck right away back over there. And Pesada couldn't do anything. And Copley make a save on his right pad. Face up at the right side, Jake of the Copley. It's winning by the Kings. Don't play the puck in neutral zone. The puck back at the Byfield. It's also by Montreal again. The puck bouncing back to Walker. Walker, yeah. Now kept the Kemp attacking on the right line, at the blue line, on the offensive zone, shoot the puck. Adam make a save, tip the puck in the corner. It's also by the King, putting by the blue line, shoot the puck by Walker, behind the net. They were battle for the back of the net. 5 seconds to go. Winning by the Byfield, by Fally strong with his body. Go back to Thursday. Thursday shoot the puck for the net. The puck bouncing back that side. It's also by the King. But we just hear, ladies and gentlemen, the horn of this period. After 20 minutes at the Crypto Arena downtown in Los Angeles Kings, only goal, Josh Anderson at 9:14 power play goal. Is 18th of the season. and that the only goal we got. 3 penalties tonight. Montreal is 1-2 on power play, 0-1 for the King. 10 shot versus 7. That's what we conclude this guy at the beginning of the first period between both teams. 1-0 Montreal Canadiens after 20 minutes. Don't go nowhere. Come back for the second period with me. We're going to talk, give you more information about what's going on. Montreal is 46% versus 54% for the Kings on the power play, on the face-off. Black shot, finally, the King have 6. Not much. I don't know what's going on with gave away, but we don't have gave away. So, look like the stats at the King are not very good about that one there. We got all the update you need to know here at the Hockey Nation Show. And we're going to turn around this one, the time, overtime, intermission. And we are rock and roll the first intermission of the show tonight. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show tonight. We appreciate a lot. Marco, that was shift by Madison. Yeah, I agree with you about this. What a great shift for him. Jake McEnroe back. Jerry, great first for the Montreal Canadiens. You're absolutely right about this, Jerry. I really like what they get out. Montreal, whatever they have, penalty, whatever they have, the player, no players, no matter. And that's what we got. 2-0 the Sharks against the Blues after 20 minutes. The King losing 1-0. The Wild take the lead, the 2-1 in the middle of the game. At the halfway of the third period, guys, the Toronto Maple Leafs lead 2-1. We're going to watch this game, by the way. The fan was booing the 1-3-1. The King was using... Gary Madison never been so happy but have his show and display. Well said, Mr. Gary. And what a great, good trait about that for this. You have a story about that trade, by the way. Looked like Montreal was looking to get Patterson and someone else. I didn't read all the article, but it was one of them about this. Anyhow, I'm right now at Calgary, and we have a pass hands for Calgary. 32 shots for Toronto, 24 for the Calgary Flames. Still 2-1. RG, thanks so much for all the information you need to tell us. Don't forget tomorrow at 4 o'clock p.m. tomorrow night, guys, we have a special resume at trade deadline. We're not going to be live afternoon between 1 to 3, but if ever happen to Montreal Canadiens, something happening, we're going to go live. Otherwise, we'll be back at 4 o'clock with some different panelists talking about the resume of the Montreal Canadiens trade deadline. And then for the NHL, if something could happen again, still have, 13 hours, 14 or maybe more, maybe 15 hours over for before the end of the trade deadline. And that's happening here. And we're going to best we can bring to you. Jerry, a question, coach. Askarov for Anderson plus Jake Allen plus a draft pick. Would you do it? One of the rare time Flame not outstanding the shot or the tab, still losing. Right now, I would say no. Why? Because Josh Anderson is bring a lot on the table. Jake Allen, we don't have any. By now, you get Askarov. Askarov is not ready to play about that one over there. If I was Nashville, I would say, why I would get Jake Allen when we are already Saros and to pay a goalie about $4 million backup number 2 and the team where they are. I try to evaluate your trade, right? So I'm not saying again I try to go on the both parties over there. For Nashville, it would be no. And for Montreal, I would say no too at this moment. But there's a great thinking about this. For Askarov, guys, that would cost you at least a first-round pick, Panthers example. And that would cost you another solid for a prospect for Montreal Canadiens. Could be a Shane Farrell, could be a Philippe Mazar, Owen Beck. If you don't want to give, Cooley. If you tell them we don't give goalie, Mayu, and Hudson, it sounds like, something like that, I would say to you. But great proposal about that. Wow. Another big game for Max Strom. Another big save on Max Strom. Toronto almost scored. The game is live with 10 minutes to go remaining on the third period. Still 2-1 between the Toronto and the Calgary Flames. Overtime, play-by-play right now here at the Hockey Nation Show. That's happening. Browns break the HABS record tonight for getting the 700 point, the quickest all time. Won tonight by 7-1. We appreciate guys to be with me tonight. Don't forget guys to click on the like. Don't forget we'll be back tomorrow again at 4 o'clock p.m. We're going to do a trade line resume of the everything. And then we're going to continue the warm-up show at 6 o'clock. After that, we're going to set up with NR Montreal play tomorrow night again. The Ducks, Montreal. Montreal is going to be a back-to-back game, and then they travel all the way after that from California, leaving for the Vegas Golden Knights. So they're going to pop up late at Vegas. I'm sure some players are going to go eat at the Planet, at the Hollywood Planet, or maybe at the MGM. Who knows? Montreal will be out Friday night because they only play Sunday. So expect the boys to be out Friday night. If they can win, there'll be more celebration. Don't count the Jet out. Of course, right? They're only a couple of points behind. They are the wild card right now. My only concern about the Jet is the consistency right there. They don't play well for the last 3 weeks. They barely play for 500. They cannot score. They cannot score. They scored the last game, right? But they are a fragile team right now. And I think they will need more help. If I was maybe add a defenseman over there, I'm not sure, but they need help. I think they cannot go out without no trade tomorrow. Oh, another great play by O'Reilly. We almost score. Kenneth, 3 hours from Pattaya, opening the tank so they can drop a top 5 pick. Kenneth, possible? You're traveling to Pattaya. Are you there for the weekend, Kenneth? By the way, they have a good, if you go there tomorrow, they have a party on the beach, Kenneth, for the weekend. Very interesting to check there if you want to. Just walk on the beach, honestly. But they have a lot of things about that. The Flame almost scored, by the way, on that one. Kenneth. Thanks so much for all the likes, guys. 11:28 Eastern Time. We won't count them in either. Team with most of the lose tomorrow. Are you talking about the trade? Nathan is in the house. I disagree with you, but I not disagree with you in our top. I will say to you, everything have a slump. I agree with you in our top. But we talk about 1 month in our top. Let's see what we get for you guys here. So let's see the Jet guys in February. All right? In February. They are 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5. No, sorry about that. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5. They are 3, 6. 3, 5, 1 in February in our top. And then I'm going to bring you after that 4, 6, 7, 8. They are 6, 8, and 1. The Jet guys in the last 15 game. So if you want to go 20 game, they are 9, 10, and 1 and 20 game. That would bring them guys at the January 12. So almost 2 months in our top. 6 weeks at least, they don't play for 500. That's one my point about them. I don't said wrong with them. Now, if you want to check in March, guys, they play Edmonton back-to-back this week. So they play the 3rd tomorrow, and they play Saturday back-to-back. San Jose, Minnesota, Florida Panthers, Tampa Bay, Carolina after that, Boston Bruins. Then after that, Nashville, Boston, St. Louis, Arizona, Anaheim, the Kings, San Jose, Detroit, New Jersey, the Flame, and Nashville. It's not too bad for the month of the end of the March and the April. But the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 game, they play 7 strong team. Worst case, I would say 6 team out in the playoff, and 1 team, the Florida, and 1 team, San Jose Sharks. So for the next 6 game, if they cannot go 3-3, they could be 1-5. Again, I'm just sharing that with you, nothing wrong. I think it's Toronto. After what Boston just did, they need to add another forward now. 3rd line of camp, John Kruk and Kerfoot is not good enough. Too many K and their name too. Yeah. We're still at 6 minutes to go, 7 minutes to go remaining, guys, on the 3rd period there at the Calgary. Calgary is still attacking, by the way. But, the puck tip in front of net, nobody catch it. Yeah, it was the most to lose at the trade deadline tomorrow if they don't make a move. You know, if you think about all the team, all the wild card and the Eastern Conference, right? Buffalo did minor one, right? I'm talking about Stillman. That's it. But Florida Panthers guy did nothing. The Panthers did not buy anything and did not sell anything. So if they want to make the playoff, I don't know what they'll respond about that. But I don't know if you think about Florida Panthers, but it's one of them on the wild card. You know, Islander did the move, the Devil did the move, the Carolina did barely a move, the Boston did it, Toronto did it, Tampa did it. Yeah, I would say Florida Panthers one of the wild card on the East Conference. On the Western, I think on the Western Conference, I think Minnesota did not do too much, right? Minnesota. Others did. Seattle Kraken quiet. I think Kraken is not, they don't, not much. I think they could move Carson Soucy tomorrow. So, yeah, it's a great question, by the way, Marco. Coach Pierre Lebrun said at least one team is there to Edmondson, the Calgary Flame. He said that the Flames said they need to see Edmondson play tonight. Again, I try to understand that trait. What Edmondson brings to the Calgary Flame, they don't have. They have Zadorov, they have Denev. 2 players, they play at the same level like Edmondson. Physical, not a great skater. I don't know. Would be interesting. I just don't get it. Calgary want Edmondson. Florida be dead last for the next few seasons if they don't wake up. Yeah, possible there. Mr. Free is in the house. The Blues score look like it. The Blues, that's a good news. Pareko was on the trade bait at some point. Glad to see you, Mr. Free. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like if you don't mind. We're still watching now the Toronto Maple Leafs, guys. Again, the Flames. I'll be back. I'll take a break here. I need a break, right? and I'll be back shortly. And don't go nowhere. Stay with me. And we're going to go to the second intermission at the second period very shortly when they are back on the ice at the Montreal Canadiens. Coach, we don't have to know why they want him right now and ask questions later. Yeah, but I try to understand what they get in return. A bad contract, Milan Lucic. I don't know. I'm just curious about that, to know about what they're going to get in return.
You made my day.
Don't go nowhere. Let's go, Danny. And let's go, Dan and Palette. Make some dance. Step over your feet, both of you, and let's do it. We are back because we are 40 seconds before the end of the game between Toronto and the Flame. For 38 seconds, we're empty net for the Flame. The puck on the left side of the goaltender Toronto. Paddle now on right side. Winning by the Flame. Hold the puck to the blue line. Go DD. Anything right now. Pass the puck to the blue line. Back to Anderson on the left side of the goaltender. Shoot the puck in front of it. Pick a puck bouncing back on the right side. Toronto going to get the puck out. And then Marner pass the puck now. Marner contre the puck. Pass the puck to Posey. A very bad play by Marner. 15 seconds to go remaining. Sconné by Backlund. Pass the puck to Posey corner. Holding the puck by Justin Holder. Pass the puck to Marner. Marner pass the puck to corner. Marner hold the puck a little bit more. Loud the puck on the back end. The puck bouncing back all the way back on the defensive zone. This game is over. The Toronto Maple Leafs going to win tonight for the score of 2-1 against the Calgary Flame. The game is over. And it's a W for the rookie Wolf. And that way, the game is over. And we're going to go back at the Toronto at the game between the Montreal Canadiens and the Calgary Flames, the Los Angeles Kings. I apologize for the delay on that one there. We want to be sure we cover that game with 19:27 to go remaining. Don't worry about that. We're going to save it this very properly. And we're going to give you the second period over there. Montreal Canadiens right now on Belzile, turn around the puck and find the net. Hoffman bring the puck behind the net. Recovered by Ski, lead the puck to the corner. Back at puck now to behind the net. Seal the puck by the King. King get a zone. Don't pay a puck in the right corner. And then going to set by the Kings. Don't pay a puck in the 12 zone. Puck return by the Montreal. Pass the puck to Edmondson in front of the bench from Montreal. Anderson right there in front of the bench. Don't play a puck behind the goaltender. Of that Jeffrey like enjoy. Maxson actually play extremely well tonight after wow. That's glad to hear that. about that. Randy Walkman, we don't see Randy tonight. What's going on with Randy? Anyhow, go back to the Montreal Canadiens, pass the puck in front of the neutral zone. Anderson pass the puck to Coley. Coley attacking in front of the bench. Coley got hit. Turn around, leave the puck to Kopitar. Kopitar leave the puck to Doughty. Doughty leave the puck to Camp. Intercept par le Montreal Canadien. Drouin in front of the bench. In front of goalie. Pass the puck to Blanc. Set up now by Harris. Harris on the right side of the couple. Looking now. Wrap up the puck. Bring the puck in front of the net. Should have puck Drouin. Couple make a save. It was RHP. And with 19 to go remaining. And that's what we got that one over there. Great play by Drouin, Harris, and RHP. The Blues tied the game 2-2. I love it. Thanks so much. Luke Shine, star number 1. Are you serious? Randy upset Flame last channel. We love Randy. Leave Nate Wendell Clark. Look at Wendell Clark at number 17. Wow. You're absolutely right about that anyway. Go back now. Shoot the puck, the cover 7. Miss the net completely. The puck bouncing back to opposite corner. Recovery by the wreck. Shoot the puck on the goaltender Copley and intercept by the goalie. And going to reset on the right side of the Copley. And with 18-11 to go remaining. I love that one. Wendell Clark. Wendell. Donnie out of the gates, running in the snow and now jumping over the car, looking for the shrimp on the garage. Nothing going wrong. McCain attacking now. Should block shot. A pit leg recovery. Attacking now by the pit leg. Don't play by the left side of Copley. The puck slowly back behind. Copley use the puck. Pass the puck to Lizotte. Lizotte now use the puck on the back end for the bench again. Recovery by the Montreal Canadiens. First one to get is Kovacevic. Hold the puck behind the net. Now pressure behind by the Kings. But intercept now by the Montreal at the red line by pit leg. Lose the puck outside the zone. The puck slowly back on defensive zone. The King. No icing. First one to get there. It's Mickey Anderson behind the net. Hold the puck a little bit more longer. New players coming for both teams. And I'm going to get a little bit over 17 minutes. Doughty with the puck and for the couple. Doughty at the blue line. Hold the puck now. Doughty at the red line. Lob the puck and Jake Allen. Win the puck to opposite corner. First one to get is Montreal and lose the puck. Recovery now by Kupari. Kupari now lose the puck. The King the Montreal going to get out of zone by Passera. Now the puck on the right side of Couple. First one to get there is Kupari. Return the puck. The puck bouncing back in front of Couple. Couple have to jump on the puck to be sure Montreal does not recover the puck. We're going to create another whistle by the goaltender of the Los Angeles Kings. Enjoy the rest of your night, Gary, and the gel. Enjoy over there. If anything we can do for you, let us know. Just click on the red button over the bed, and then Danny's going to answer to you. Danny is on the shift of 24 hours. Now, Kurianov on the right side, go to the Kurianov, hold the puck, burning point in front of the net, bouncing back. Daniel recovery puck, lob the puck outside the zone, set up by the King. King attacking a great patch check, a great gap controlled by Madison. Go back Bennett. Madison now in front of Addison. Pass the puck to Kurianov. No chance for him. Intercept blind by Dano. Save the puck all the way back in front of Ziski. Return the puck to Addison. The puck went to puck opposite corner. And Elfman cut pressure. Savard the right corner where they pressure by Montreal Canadiens. Madison turn around. What a great play by Madison, guys. Unbelievable. Like, Madison guy is on fire. Kurianov pass the puck to Madison. Madison's right puck outside the zone by Dano. The puck stay in the zone. Finally go outside the zone for the bench for the King. Recovery by the captain for the Montreal Canadiens. Nick Zuski over 16 minutes. Pass the puck to Madison at the red line. Madison offensive zone. Hold the puck now on the right side. Madison's coming now. Madison hold the puck. Wrap up. But in front of the IHP. No chance. Addison intercept the puck. They go outside the zone. The Kings attacking now by Lizotte, I believe. Don't play the puck. I'm sorry, it was Walker. Win the puck behind the net. Madison return the puck behind the net. Pass the puck to Edmondson. Edmondson hold the puck now. Return the puck to Madison behind Jake Allen. Pass the puck to the side. Long stretch pass down by Drouin. Drouin to Anderson. Back came the pass for IHP. Intercept the puck, but still by Byfield. Parfait passe the puck to Thursday. Thursday try to get outside zone. Intercept by Anderson. Lose the puck last minute. Roy behind the net, Copley chasing by Drouin. Anderson intercept by the puck, bouncing back in front of the net. Copley give the puck to Kopitar. Kopitar the back end, pass the puck all the way back to Camp. Camp win the puck behind the net. Allen play the puck right there. Allen pass the puck in the corner. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens. Anderson hold the puck, loud the puck in neutral zone. The puck bouncing back in front of RHP. All the way back to Thursday. Thursday pass the puck to the board. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens. Going to regroup by Caden Coley. Coley return the puck now to Drouin. Drouin keep the puck back to Coley. Coley is going to return the puck all the way back on his teammate Harris. New players coming for both teams. And it's going to be Island on the ice with Devorak and Pitlick. Here we go. Attacking by Montreal by 5-0. We call this now the Rocket. The Rocket attack Montreal. Go back into the right side. Attack by Allen and lose the puck. Intercept now by Dottie. Dottie pass the puck to Anderson. Use the board. Pass the puck from the men from the bench on Montreal. Intercept by the King. Attacking now the right side. Check Allen. Hold the puck by Lisa. Lisa pass the puck to opposite corner. Intercept by cover by Allen. Allen shot the direction. Hold the puck. Allen skating like now. Like Pavel Pure. Allen pass the puck to Harris. Harris and attacking now. Ran the puck on the board. It's chasing to opposite corner. It's chasing by Hoffman. We have the right side. It's Ayafalo. Intercept the puck to Velarde. Return the puck. Allen intercept the puck. Montreal pass the puck all the way back behind the goaltender. And finally, Montreal have new players coming. Like a little bit over 40 minutes to go remaining between the game. The game is fast now. We have a really good space of the game with a lot of execution. Great by both teams. Dottie, no many whistle. Dottie, long stretch pass now. Impossible to break away. No chance to go recover by Kupari. Kovacevic try to get a puck. No chance. Intercept now by the King. Pressure behind the net by Grönstrom. The foreline of the King out on the ice. Go back at the blinds. Show the puck in front of the net. Adam McAsey, no rebound. Adam is unbelievable. Great again tonight. And again, he does this for the last four of the last 5 games he played with the Montreal Canadiens. We have another whistle. We're going to give you some update of what's going on. The Blues take the lead 3-2 tonight. Again, the Sharks. That's what we got so far. And that's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. Justin Barrett will not return injury with a upper body. Not very bad. It looked like it was the back when I said that, but I could be wrong. Here we go. Montreal now. Don't play on the right side. Copley, possible an icing. We got the icing from the referee with 13:41 to go remaining on this period. Here we go, Luke. Thanks so much, everybody. Martin Saint-Louis calm behind the bench. Face off the right side, Jake Allen. Zuski face to Dano. Kings win the face off. Great save again by Jake Allen. Wow. Great play by the Kings. Almost like a breakaway. Call this a breakaway. And nobody in front of the net. Jake Allen square. And Jake Allen, guys. Positive penalty for Montreal. No penalty on that one there, or Hoffman attacking, Hoffman controlling, kick out the puck to the left side, attacking on the right side. Drouin in front of net, intercepted by Zuski, hold the puck now, back to Krianov. Krianov now, he top on the back door. Shoot the puck by Savard, missed the net completely. Adverson recover the puck, go back behind the net, go back on defensive zone, Montreal, holding by the Kings, hold the puck now by Fiala. Fiala on the back door, great tip, great stick by Madison, intercepted the puck, go back to Anderson, attacking now. Anderson coming around. Anderson 2-1 on the right side. He looked like Wendell Clark, Josh Anderson. Go back to the ski, put the puck in the corner. Anderson go around the defenseman like a yellow cone. Anyhow, go back behind the net, set up by Roy. Pass the puck to the blue line, intercept by King, hold the puck now by Kemp. Kemp pass the puck to the side, coup it out, shoot the puck. Allen McIntyre with left pad. Go back at the corner, back to Kemp. Kemp to the blue line, holding up by Roy. Shoot the puck in black shot, no chance for Allen. Go back in the corner, intercept now by Byfield. Byfield to the dot, to the wall, back to Roy. Pass the puck to Dorsey, shoot the puck. Allen McIntyre, rebound on the side, the puck in front of the net, the puck around. And Jake Allen put the glove over the puck to create a whistle. And the Montreal Canadiens saved the situation with Jake Allen. Unbelievable performance of Jake Allen so far. And after the face-off, Fiala was alone. And Jake Allen make a big save with the glove. And what about Anderson? No tripping on the Mike Madison. Montreal was lucky on that one. And Madison go around Dorsey like nothing. A big save on the right pad of the co-play finale on the shot of the Dorsey. A rebound from the net. Adam diving on the eyes like, I don't know. Somewhere. Anyhow, Kings shoot the puck and the boot! A face-off winning. And the Kings tied the game 1-1. Anderson not happy at the blue line. And it would be interesting who was on the face-off of that one. And a turnover by the Kings on the face-off. And the Kings tied the game 1-1. Martin Saint not very happy. Yafalo score against Montreal Canadiens. Face-up, Devorak lose the face-off. Savard couldn't get it. Cooley and Villardet. The 5-player for the Montreal Canadiens was not freeze about that. And Ilonen, Savard, Devorak, and Yafalo tied the game, guys, 1-1. Not a good goal for the Montreal Canadiens on defensive zone. And that way, the Kings take the lead, tie the game 1-1. Yafalo. Go back. I'm going to put the. I try to get the goal up. 9 of the season for and then assisted by Villardet. There we go. Yafalo. Tie the game 1-1. Go back now behind the red, all day by Cooley. Cooley on the left side of the goaltender of the Kings. Intercept by Montreal. Hold the puck now. Go back at the blue line. To return the puck behind it. And turn people Montreal Canadiens by Harris. Keep the puck deep zone by RHP. Back to Harris. On the corner, chasing by Lizotte. RHP recover the puck. Pass the puck to opposite corner. Intercept by Montreal. Anderson, I believe, bring the puck to the blind. Holding now. Don't play puck on the right corner. Copley. Battle with Belzile. Belzile went out with Belzela. Belzela play on the right side. Look like a RHP play on that line. Honey, I'll go get out of the zone. Yes, because Montreal have only 11 forward. Go back by to Daddy, pass to Anderson, return puck to Daddy. Little bit over 11 minutes to go remaining. Daddy at the blank, pass the puck to the left side. Go back on the behind the goaltender of the Allen. Intercept the puck, pass the puck to the right side. Back to Harris, return the puck to Kovacevic. Kovacevic pass the puck to the blue line. Intercept by Belzile, battle. Pinch from out by the Gavrikov, return the puck behind Jake Allen. Allen play a puck, pass the puck to Kovacevic, use the puck to Belzile. Intercept now by Montreal Canadiens. Use the board, the glass to pass the puck outside the zone. Chase it by Fiala. Fiala at the blue line, at the red line. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens. Now Belzile alone. Belzile winning now. Belzile shoot the puck, block shot in front of the net. Intercept now by the Kings go get out of the zone. Long stretch pass now. Attacking the right side. Addison's coming out. Turn around. Keep control the puck. Pass over the blind. Go returning right out by the Kings. Sacking by Dano. Dano pass the puck to the blue. Intercept by the Montreal Canadiens. A breakaway. No. Great play. Stick up by Gavrikov, I believe, to intercept the puck. If not, was a breakaway for the captain Suzuki. Anyhow, the King attacking now. Pass the puck to the blind. intercept par Fiala. Fiala en entrance zone. Return the puck on defensive zone. All the way back on defense by Roy. Roy pass the puck to Dorsey. Dorsey attacking out the blind. Hold the puck a little bit more at the red line. Lob the puck on the right side. Jake Allen. Chase the puck by Savard. Savard first one to get there. Savard pass the puck in front of the Kempe. Intercept now by Kopitar. We have a Savard Kopitar. Intercept now by the captain. Penalty for Savard. 2 minutes for ice stick. That time, Montreal going to give another power play, and this could be the momentum of the game. Could changing right away there. David Savard, 2 minutes for ice stick. That's what we got about that call. I get notification every time a new house come on and market and see all of them. Awesome to hear that. We have a TV timeout. That's what we got. Here we go. We have TV time, I mentioned. 5 shots for the Montreal Canadiens during the second period and 6 from the Kings during the second period. The Wild still winning 2-0 after 40 minutes, 1-1. The Blues are winning 3-2. And at the end of the second period, that's pretty much what we got. 3 game in action tonight so far. From the 10 game tonight, we got an NHL YouTube. Danny, how are you? Still up? YouTube, welcome aboard. Looking great over there in British Columbia. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. If you don't do it, that'd be great. Don't forget to subscribe to the Hockey Nation Live Show. That'd be awesome. Mr. Trout is in the house. Welcome back, Trout. A long time. And we have penalty for Martin Savard. For David Savard. 2 minutes for Isaac against Kopitar. And that's what we got that one there. Usually when you have penalty, we do this, coach. What do you mean? There we go. That's what we got this right there. Thanks so much for the likes. I appreciate a lot, everybody. Very kind of you. With your heart. Go back to camp. Pass the puck to Dottie. Dottie walk apart. Back to camp at the top circle. Camp control the puck to Dottie. Dottie look on the left side. Back to Kopitar. Shoot the puck. A black shot. Barely by Allen. Back the puck behind the net. Villardi battle for the puck with Edmondson and Madison. Savard cannot get the puck. Kopitar pass the puck. Kempe shoot the puck. One timer barely missed the puck. The puck goes slowly back. But Montreal recovery. And heisting the puck behind Copley. Copley hold the puck now. Play the puck a little bit. Copley look like Felix Potvin, the cat, with number 29 for the Kings. Long time ago. Anyhow, go back now by Kemp. Kemp at the red line. Kemp's coming out. Kick out the puck at the right side. Fiala. Playing the puck to Kopitar, pass to Kemp, to Dottie. Dottie pass the puck to Kopitar, on the back door to Villardi. Back in front of the net, no chance. Recovered by Kemp, return the puck left. Reset now by Fiala. Fiala in front of the net, shoot the puck. Allen make a everybody. Puck bouncing back. Emerson cannot catch it. Back to Fiala again at the wall. The puck go black out of the play. Finally, going to reset now on the left side. Jake Allen with 8 minutes, 46 seconds to go remaining. That's what we got so far. The second power play, and it shall really. The Los Angeles, I can wait for the playoff. Trout, yeah, absolutely about this. 50 likes. Pierre Martin is in the house. Pierre Martin, welcome back, buddy. Hopefully, an amazing great day. Go see the 1993 leave all over the ice tonight. Yep. Yeah, absolutely about this. The Martin McSally with Wayne Gretzky and Barry Melrose. Anyhow, the puck bouncing back behind the net of the co-play. 45 seconds remaining on the power play for the Kings. Dorsey at the blue line. Hold the puck a little bit more at the red line. Draw the puck back to Edvardson. Edvardson's getting the puck. Kick out to the puck to Kaliev. Kaliev now on the right side. Pass again to Dorsey. Dorsey pass the puck to Dano. Dano to the right side. Check out and pass to Edvardson. Return the puck to Dorsey. Add to Edvardson. Edvardson now the tots. Pass the puck to Dorsey. Dorsey to Kaliev. Fire the puck. A black shot by Cooley or Adam. Go back on the left corner. Montreal battle for the way back again. Intercept by Yafalo. Return the puck to Dorsey. Dorsey now skating backward. Fire the puck at Dano. Dano has 2 goals in the last 20 games, by the way. for Dano. Go back to Kaliev. Return the puck to the left side. Go back to Kaliev to the wall. 4 seconds to go. Back on the goal line. The King try to get the puck back at the blind. Set up now by Dorsey on the back door. Attacking now by the King. On the back door. Along by Kaliev. Great intercept. And Montreal going to find a way. Savard hold the puck at the red line. Loud the puck. New plus coming from the Montreal Canadiens with a little bit over 7 minutes to go. 2 shots for the Kings on that power play. But 0-2 for tonight. Go back on the right side. Don't pay puck at the corner. Chasing by Grandstrom. The 4 line is on the ice. Kupari is on the ice too. And the puck bounce stop at the Daddy. Return the puck behind. Go to the Jake Allen. Now Montreal try to intercept the puck. We have a battle of 4 players. Savard is in the corner with Grandstrom. And we have Kuryanov. Kuryanov now win the battle. Pass the puck to the wall. Back to the captain. But Grandstrom still the puck. Now Kuryanov try to puck the puck on the blind. Intercept by Daddy. Pass the D to Anderson. Fire the puck. Black shot by Allen. Rebound in front of the net. Montreal don't play the puck outside the zone. Now attacking now by Azuski. Hold the puck now. Don't play the puck the right corner of Copley. Play the puck. Return the puck to Daddy. Win the puck. Intercept by Azuski. Put the puck to Karyanov. Canada in front of the net. Cannot control the puck. The puck bouncing back. If not, Grandstrom going to get out of the zone. Now they can't attacking. A possibility 2-1. It's coming to the right side. Grandstrom shoot the puck. Black shot by the defenseman Edmondson. It was almost a 2-1. Returning by the captain. Loud the puck on defensive zone. All the way back behind the Walker. New players coming for the King for the Montreal Canadiens. Go DDD. Set up that over 6 minutes to go remaining on the front of the bench of Montreal. Don't pay by the right side. Check out it. No icing. Returning back. Leave the puck in front of the net. Very bad play by the defenseman. Miscommunication between Coley and Anderson and Allen. He create that turnover and nobody in front of the net. Wow. What a bad play by the Montreal Canadiens, but still no goal. It's still 1-1 between the Montreal and the Kings. 19 shots for the Kings, and they have 9 shots on the second period. And that's what happening there with 57 and 43, the face-off advantage the King. That's what we got. Face off on the right side, winning by the Kings. Holding now on the right side. Walker pass the point from the net to GAVRIKOV. Shoot the puck, miss the net. The puck bouncing back left side to Jake Allen. Intercept by the King. But again, the GAVRIKOV. GAVRIKOV, the puck jumping over his stick, recovering from the bench from Montreal. Set up by Dewarak. Intercept by the King. Going to reset now. They come in offensive zone. Kick by the right side. 2-1 for the Kings. Coming. Captain on the back door. No, what a big save, a big Jake Allen about this one. There we have to see the replay. I believe Jake Allen make a save with a pad on the 2-1 pass by Kopitar. Byfield gets robbed by Jake Allen. The Batman for the Montreal Canadiens. Go back now outside zone. Don't play a puck in defensive zone. Set up now all the way back by GAVRIKOV in front of Copley. Pass the puck to the defenseman Walker. Walker's getting the puck. It's coming at the red line. Now coming in offensive zone. Hold the puck now. Shoot the puck and make a leg save by the blocker of the Allen. Recovered by Walker by himself. Return by Bennett for Byfield. Does it too far. But Kopitar going to recover the puck behind with Caulfield battle now on the right corner with Dwayne, Coley Edmondson, and Dwayne behind the net. We have 4 players right now behind. And Dwayne pass the puck to Pitlick. Pitlick will now hold the puck a little bit longer. Allow the point defense is on. Possible an icing. But no icing. Recovered by GAVRIKOV. No, Dorsey. Dorsey pass the point to the zone. Set up now by the King. Attacking now. Cannot control the puck, but Dano leave the puck behind to, I don't know, fire puck, Roy. Black shot by the Montreal Canadiens. Drouin, I believe. Go back by Montreal, get out of the zone. The puck bouncing back by RHP, recovered by Roy on defensive zone. Pass the puck to the board. RHP pass the puck now to Anderson. Anderson control the puck back to Drouin to the wall. Drouin returns out Anderson. Fire puck. Black shot over. No, miss the net. Black shot behind the net. Recovered by Fiata. Pass the puck to Dano. Dano down playing puck on the side. The puck in front of the bench. Like the Kings hold the puck now. Possible holding the puck a little bit longer because we did it offside. We're back to Dorsey. Back to Paul Fiata. A little bit too far for him. Montreal got around. Really bad play by Madison. Intercept by Fiata. Pass the puck the back door. The puck bouncing back outside the zone. Go back now. The Kings miscommunication. Who's coming on the ice? Finally go back to Doddy. A little bit less 4 minutes to go remaining. Leads up with the puck now. Pass the puck in front of the bench for Montreal. Keep the puck by Anderson. Attacking now on the offensive zone. Kick out the puck to the side. Fiata intercept. Fiata's coming on the right side. Fiata on the right side. Shoot the puck. Miss the net completely. The puck bouncing back outside the zone. Chasing up by Montreal Canadiens. By Belzil. Belzil the puck to Savard. Savard allowed the puck behind co-play. Less 3-4 minutes to go. The game is fast now. We get a good momentum for both teams. Lisa contre le parc, in front of Pesada, intercepted by Villardi. Villardi now in the 12 zone, kick out the park to the side to Anderson, return park to Daddy at the red line. Loud the park and Jake Allen, the park go back opposite corner. Chasing up by Lisa, cover service, make a body check. No chance for him to recover. Villardi back the park in the corner with Harris. Villardi with the next ski, and Harris, Villardi used his body to protect the park. A great play by Gabriel Villardi. Try to win the battle, but finally the puck will be winning by cover service, get out of the zone, Montreal. Attacking a 3 versus 3. Hold the puck right now on the right side, and lose the puck by Elonen. Intercept by Anderson behind the net of the couple. Ran the puck on the board, and now go back to Constrom. The 4-line for the Kings out on the ice, back to Anderson. Anderson from the bench for Montreal. Let the puck tip got, but the puck got all the way out of the play with a little bit over 3 minutes to go remaining. This guy between both teams. We have a TV timeout. Thanks so much to be with the part of the Hockey Nation show. And don't forget, please, to click on the like. That'd be awesome. We are really happy to having each one of you with the Hockey Nation Live show. Well, this is a song to cross the time of the March 2nd to the March 3rd. Thanks so much to be with the Hockey Nation show. March 3rd, 12:07 Eastern Time AM. Marco right now is awake again. Marco is watched the game late. What a great Marco, a great fan of the Montreal Canadiens. He he sleep and eat all about the Bleu Blanc Rouge every single day. Marco, another great asset for the Hockey Nation show, like in our tap and all the moderators and all you guys, fans of the Bleu Blanc Rouge, with me tonight at the Hockey Nation Live show, the YouTube channel of the Montreal Canadiens. With 2:47 to go remaining on the second period, we have an icing by the King going to reset all the way back on defensive zone. Thanks to be with us tonight. Yeah, Trout, you're right. The Wall is still winning 2-1 after 40 minutes, and then the Blues are winning 4-2 against the Sharks. We have face-up at the right side of the Kopitar, face to Pitlick, with 2:47 to go remaining. Coach is having a miscommunication effect. Yeah, it's called the seafood in Thailand, Danny. Anyhow, Walker with the puck, try the puck around the board, the puck bouncing back, and finally can't get out of his zone. Camp has the Kopitar a bit too far for him. The puck bouncing back to Jake Allen, pass the puck to the line, intercept by Anderson. The puck bouncing back, and again, recovery by Anderson, return by Bennett, and Madison got still the puck, and then Jake Allen diving or jumping on the puck on the right side of Allen, going to create another whistle on the right of Jake Allen. Thank God I took the offer tomorrow. Yeah, they're helping you for sure, Marco. Thanks so much, Free and RJ. Face off the right side. Allen face to Nizuki. Dano win the face off. Back to Fiala. Fiala turn around. No call on that one. Pass the point in front of the net and still pour le Montreal Canadien. Get out of the zone. A little bit 2 minutes to go. Go back to Kirena. Pass the point pour himself in the corner. Chasing the puck. Intercept now by Dorsey. Pass the point on the opposite corner. Chasing by the King. He find a way to get out of zone. Back to Roy. Roy the red line. Led by Jake Allen. Chasing out by Fiala. First one to get there is Mike Madison. Bring the puck on the board in front of Savard. The puck stay in the zone by Dorsey. Return the puck. The puck bouncing back. Savard use is stick to get a puck outside the zone. Battle now with Anderson. Get the way back. Don't play puck. It was Dano. Dano ran out. Battle for the puck at the line. Dano on the right side. Finally, Montreal get out of the zone. Back to the captain, Nick Zuki. Return the puck to Savard. They're going to regroup with 90 seconds to go remaining on the second period. That's what we got. A tie game 1-1 after 39 minutes. Go back to Savard. Pass to Madison. Kick out the puck to RHP. Back in front of the net. Go back on the right side. No chance for Anderson to shoot the puck. Kick contre the puck. Return the puck behind the net. Intercept now by Drouin. Drouin, the left side co-play. Drouin go back all the way back at the blind. Hold the puck now. Pass the puck to in front of the net by Coley. Intercept now by Edmondson. Edmondson behind the net. Hold on the puck a little bit more. Win the puck on the board. Pinch went up by Coley. Go back, bouncing back, and we have a battle with Kuliev and Coley. Go back by RHP. Pass the puck now to Anderson. Bring the puck behind the net, and they set by an other Anderson for the King. Now don't play the puck by the Kings. The puck bouncing back in front of the bunch of Montreal. Intercept by the King. Attacking out by Anderson. At the right side. Jake Allen shoot the puck. And make a save. Recovery by the King. Hold the puck now by Kupari. Kupari pass the puck to Kaliev. Kaliev now the right side. Jake Allen hold the puck a little bit longer. Cycling the puck. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens. Get out of the zone by RHP. The puck bouncing back Anderson. All the way back on defensive zone by Daddy. New plus coming for the Kings. Daddy went out control the puck at the blind. Pass the puck in front of the bench for the King. Can be now by I think it was Kuliev. And going strong. The puck bouncing back outside the zone with 20 seconds to go. Daddy come back all the way back on defensive zone. Pass the puck to Anderson in front of the bench of the Kings. At the Montreal. Don't play puck on the right side. Jake Allen. Veladi battle with Edwardson. We have a battle behind the net. Coley with Devorak. Devorak to the puck. We have a whistle all the way back over there. With 4 seconds to go, we have an ice stick. We'll get the call. And going to get there, I think, is the Kings got that call. And the Montreal Canadiens going to be on a power play, I believe. Stupidazo. Welcome back in the house. The Kings on the power play. Edmondson, 2 minutes for ice stick with Villardi. And the King will try to score with 4 seconds to go remaining, guys. And then we're going to return on the third period with another power play for the Kings. And we're going to see face-off. Capital, 4.7 to go remaining on this. Face to Nick Suzuki on the right side of Jake Allen. Villardi is on the ice. Winning by Suzuki, the puck behind the net, chasing by Madison. We're back at the blind, short back, fire by Daddy, black fire by Montreal. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. 40 minutes pass at the Crypto Arena in Los Angeles. Kane. Only one goal for the second period. It came from the number 19, Alex Iafallo, 9 of the year, 742. Tied the game. Gabriel Villardi got an assist. 5 shots only for Montreal Canadiens. 13 by the Kings. Jake Allen, again, unbelievable between the park for the Montreal. The total is a shot of 12-23. And that's the resume, guys, of this second period. And after 40 minutes, the Los Angeles Kings won. The Montreal Canadiens won. Thanks so much to be with the Hockey Nation show tonight. And we're going to give you a little bit more update, left and right, what's going on for the stat of the game. No post-game tonight, guys. We're going to take a break. The post-game will be too late for everybody. And then we'll be back tomorrow. And that's happening about that. It surprised me the King have 0 cavalry park tonight. You agree or not agree? Thanks for the likes. Carol Arenanen is in the house. Thanks so much, Carol. Thanks for the likes. Always a pleasure having you aboard. Trout, I cannot believe Montreal is getting festive right now. Hope Calgary did not see that penalty. Free René. Welcome back, René. Long time. See you, my friend. Hopefully you're doing well. Glad having your boy Stupid also is in the house. And then what we got there? King Arena, still named after crypto. Time to start looking for a new sponsor soon. Yeah. Emerson never fight, but he was challenging Villardi. I gotta show is willing to go. King of Gamer, yeah. It'll be interesting. He's going to be a part of the Montreal tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, because now we have only 15 hours before the end of the trade deadline. Don't think I've got a shot off in the last 15 minutes. So, great point, Pierre Martin. Great comments. I agree with you. Not much opportunity for the Montreal Canadiens so far. About that. Around the league, guys, we have 3 games in action. We are starting the third period, and the Vancouver Canucks still 2-1 the Minnesota Wild. Kaprizov scored the 2 goals for the Wild is 38-39. The only goal came from Brock Boser, but they all will be on the power play right away. Anyway, and then the Blues winning 4-2 after 40 minutes. Burning Shine, Logan Brown scored his first goal of the year, and then GAVRIKOV and Kiro have this one over there. Tell me on FFT about it too. That on the trade deadline so far, really wild one again through since the beginning of the trade deadline. Many trade. The East team all got a lot of reinforcement with many trade they got for different players for the Western Conference. Will be a fight until to the end. The Rangers, right? The Devils, the Carolina, 3 biggest team in the Metropolitans, and my eyes. And then on the East Atlantic, the Boston Bruins, the Tampa Bay, and the Toronto Maple Leafs, 3 teams over there. They're going to fight. The first round, guys, the team number 2nd, 3rd on each division could be interesting. It could be the Kings versus Edmonton, the Kings versus Vegas. It could be Vegas versus the Oilers. Then in the Central, the Colorado, the Minnesota, the Dallas, the Winnipeg Jet. I don't think so. But again, very interesting. The Metropolitan is going to fight between the Rangers and the Devils. Then you're going to get the Toronto Tampa. So, guys, in April, take vacation, watch the hockey every night. That's what's happening here at the Hockey Nation Live Show. Not a problem, Danny. 3-star Harvey Pinard and Korean up. 2nd star Jake Allen. 1st star Josh Anderson. Yeah. What a wild card at the Eastern Conference, guys. 5 teams, I believe, at 66 points so far. No Madison on the ice, All-Star King. The bookie out at me because I wait for a scoreless Browns game for a period plus, then drop on the line. Yeah, and they have. Emerson took a stupid penalty. One is we learn not to ice stick or cross checking. I said I didn't trade to lessen the Kings, Renee. Obviously, it would not happen, Renee, now. They cut KORPISALO yesterday. I think it will be over for them. He run in and take a penalty. What are you talking about from Edmondson? Flame season over. If you look about that, they are 5 points behind the 72 point, right? But you said, oh, that's not much. That's a lot. Whatever you have only 20 games, that's a lot. It's almost 3W more to opponent team. All right, guys, I'm going to take a break here. Schedule update tomorrow. Seattle, Columbus. The Winnipeg, Edmonton tomorrow night. Carolina versus Arizona. The New Jersey visit the Kings. That would be a good game to watch. The Montreal play Anaheim Ducks tomorrow night at 10 o'clock or 10:30. RJ, can you check for me? I think it's 10:30, no? No, the game, guys, at 10 o'clock tomorrow night. Oh, 10 o'clock tomorrow night. We save 30 minutes. We'll go to bed earlier. What we do Saturday night, guys, we have no game Saturday night. I think we'll take a break, Coach. Yeah, possible. Coach will take a break Saturday night after recovery for the trade deadline. Edmonton is the Jet, by the way. Sunday, guys, we do the game. The Vegas against Montreal Canadiens. So came out. Byfield could MSL get him back on the track. He's looking good. Byfield play on the first line right now. I think the King are happy about him. He's looking better and better and better. I don't think so. The King will get it. Thought on the leave. Trade deadline. Anybody? On the trade deadline overall. Yeah. Montreal at 10 o'clock, confirm Anaheim. Yep, I just saw that too. And RG, thanks so much to let us know that one over there. We're going to take a break, guys. Don't go nowhere. Just to get the sound.
You made my day. You made my day. You made
Yep,
my
correct,
day.
yeah.
You made my day. You made my day.
Be right
You
back.
made my day. Princess of mine, what have I done to deserve your royal time? 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 made my day. I was just another guy. I thought I knew, but I guess love is blind. 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 just made my day. You 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 just made my day. You made my day. You made my day.
It's lunch time here in Thailand. 12:35, 12:25. Need to eat. And Thailand, guy, everything is plastic. I don't know why. Everything is plastic. So I got some watermelon, but it's a bowl of plastic all the time. Really fancy with that part. But sorry about that. René Rancourt. After pick, see the guy who got a conveyance on a murder today. His last name was Murdoch. Sound like a murder to me. Not at all. Not at all, Marco. I'm a tiger. I hate everything. No, Boston is going to be on the top for years. Realistic, that is where my money is. But it's go all the way, Danny. I hate to see the trout. Yeah, I do. Nine minutes to go in Vancouver. Still 2-1 the wall tonight against the Canucks. Will be interesting. If Montreal is going to restart the third period, guys, on the PK. Last time we're going to be on the PK on that one. So I just want to mention this to you. Maybe not add daily news tomorrow because we create a lot of deadline tomorrow. So I not all the time, Marco. Come on, Pierre, you love to leave. Get out of the closet. I spit the shell until I start hanging out with the Russia for stew. Maybe cloudy here today. Well, it's warm but cloudy in Thailand. The sun is not out, but yeah. Big party tonight at the Pattaya downtown. There's something going on at the beach. I'm not going. I have to work, but that's happening. The third period is going to reset very soon, guys. Going to reset the third period. I'll be ready for that one for you Bleu Blanc Rouge tonight. 12:28 Eastern Time if you live in the Eastern Time Zone. That's what we are. Maybe I can get that next game. Let's go Wall, Trout said. They still winning 2-1. The Wall are really a good round, right? A good strike right now. They're winning a lot of game. Thanks everybody be with us. We'll just wait to get down, Coach. Dan Asham is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Our friend Dan and Colette are in Winnipeg early for them, 11:30 over there. We still wait for the third period restart at the Crypto Arena. The Senator does the same thing, right? They start very slow and then they come back better. I think I still believe they're going to make the playoff at the crypto.com arena. You're great. I agree with you, Marco. We're going to start the third period, guys, with the power play for the Kings. Here we go. On fire. We love the Flyers here at the Hockey National Show. Been going as Shanderson. They have a chance to make the playoff, yes, but I don't think so. They met Emerson at 34 penalty minutes into the game, a 5-minute measure for fighting coach. Do you think is considered a lot? You have not many penalty anymore, King and NHL. I think 34, they'll give him maybe the second or the third and the team. And it, for the Montreal game, we have to look about that. Because Jacky was what, 90, 75. You don't get a lot minute penalty. I don't know. We have to check on it. I don't have the stat in front of me to tell you if it's a lot or not. As a defenseman, that'll give him 17 for 37 is about what, 17 penalties, almost every 2 game. It's a little bit. For me, it's about, I will tell you one thing about this is what kind of penalty they are. Is it a good one? Is it a bad one? That's what you can reevaluate the situation for him. If I was to give you an idea about that one. Anyhow, power play for the King now. À Dublin, obtenu par Villani, passe le puck to Kopitar, par le puck, but no chance. The Montreal icing the puck all the way back on defensive zone. 1:25 to go remaining on this power play. The third of the night for the Kings. 0-2 so far. Go back now, kick out of Vincent, passe le puck to Kopitar, Vincent to the wall. Don't play by Montreal Canadiens. Another icing the second of the third period for the Montreal. Go back now behind the net in front of Suzuki. Hold to the puck by Cam at Dottie. Dottie hold the puck now. Skinny with the puck. Dottie drop the puck back. Set up by the Kings. Holding now the red side. Cam's coming now. King at the blue line. King kick out the puck. Intercept by Montreal. But it fall back to Kopitar, I believe, with Dano. And I'll go back at the line. Holding by Dottie. Dottie now in front of the defenseman of Montreal. Go back to Fiala. Fiala at the bumper. Back now. Fire puck. Jake Allen make a save with the glove. No return. What a great save. Jake Allen is set it between the pipe for the Montreal Canadiens. I'll give the Kings the 24th shot of the night. I agree with Marco. Senator picking too late. It's a little bit hard. Jake at the most in the minute and take 1 or 2 minutes penalty is not even playing. Yeah, you're still number 1 over there. Wow, that's funny. Now face up for the Montreal, winning now puck over 7, win the puck on the board, the puck back at the blue shot at the blue line by Dano. Dano hold the puck, pass the puck now to Darcy. Darcy to Dano, then it's coming to the dot. Darcy the back racer, back at the center, at the back door to Kadiev. The puck go back to Darcy. 30 seconds to go, back to Dano. Dano to Darcy. Darcy back to Dano. Dano to the dot. Dano return the puck to goal line to Advison. Advison back to Dano, the left side of the back door to Kadiev. No chance. Go back to Darcy. Darcy back to Advison. Back to Darcy. Back to Advison. Shoot the puck. Black shot by Savard. Puck over 7. Battle now the right side. Dano cannot get it. The puck bouncing back all the way on the neutral zone and reset by the Kings with 3 seconds. Montreal will be even strength. Only 1 shot on the power play for the Kings. That's what we got. Montreal Canadiens. Now Hoffman is on the ice with Azuski and Kuryanov. Go back to Tursi, pass the puck back, recovery. Skating out by the King. Don't play by the goaltender of Allen. Chasing out by Savard. Savard with Grandstrom. Go back to Lisette. Shoot the puck. Allen make a save on the right side of Allen. Nothing else. Jake Allen was set to stop Lisette. The puck bouncing back in front of the net. Suddenly, But Jake Allen was alert to recognize that and make a save. We're going to reset on the right side. Jake Allen face off. Another big save. Have a good night, Stu. Thanks so much, buddy. I'll look for you next time. Go back at the blind. Set up now by the Gravison. Passe le puck to Walker. Roy. Interception par GAVRIKOV. Prend le puck now to Lisa. Sur le puck. Block shot par le defenseman Madison. Recovered by himself on the back end. Pass the puck now to Kirianov. Pass the puck a little bit too far for Hartman. The puck goes back in front of Copley. Intercept by Roy. Roy use the board. Pass the puck now to Gravstrom. Gravstrom scanning the puck. Now it's coming in front of Kirianov. There's the puck to the right side. Don't put the puck by the Kings. Intercept Allen to Savard. Savard cannot do it. Kirianov intercept the puck. Pass to Savard. Savard leave the puck to Madison in front of Lizotte. Lizotte pass the puck to Kirianov in front of the bench on Montreal. We're going to recovery by Savard. New plus coming for both teams. 17 minutes to go remaining on this third period. Drouin is on the ice with Anderson. And Hoffman and RHP. Pass the puck to the side. That came by Montreal Canadiens. Là, de puck in the net. Dowdy recover the puck. Shoulder check. Use the puck. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens. But Capital find a way to get the puck out. Capital left the puck a little bit too far for Byfield. Intercept Allen. Win the puck on the board. Intercept by Capital. And now we have Byfield, Capital, Pesada, Edmondson. Edmondson bring everybody to the wall. The puck stuck between six pairs of skate. Yeah, too many Bauer on the front. Still the puck by Cody, put it by the net. Chasing out the way, don't want to leave the building. Pass the ball in front of the net. Go back to the blind. Back again to Dowdy. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens. Attaqué by Drouin now on the right side. Now go back behind. Intercept back. We have outside the blind. We have a whistle going to recovery. And reset now on the right side. We have penalty, I believe, for the Kings. And Montreal Canadiens are going to take advantage of that power play. For the third time of the night. Interference by the Kings. Montreal are 1-3. Camp 2 minutes for interference, and Montreal are going to be on the power play for the third time, like I mentioned to you. Let's see what they can do, Montreal Canadiens. Anderson, Dvorak, Suzuki, Madison on the ice. Now we face on the right side, Copley. Ballon now. The King try to get a puck. Finally, go to Copley. Leave the puck to the right side. Dorothy don't put the puck all the way back on the right side. Jake Allen. And intercept on the goaltender, number 34. Draw the puck back. Intercept now by Madison. Scaling the puck now. Control the puck. Keep control the puck at the blind. Draw the puck back. Set up now by Hartman. Pass the puck to Suzuki. Suzuki drop to Hartman. Take control the puck. Draw the puck to Madison. Madison's coming out. Back to Dvorak. And for that, Anderson make a save. Tip the puck, but Copley make a save. The King going to recover the puck. Don't put the puck behind Jake Allen. And go back behind the net by Jake. Recovery by Allen. Back to Madison. Madison in front of Yafalo. Pass the puck to the wall. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens. Pass the puck to Hoffman. Hoffman to the blue line. Keep control the puck. Drop the puck back. It was Dvorak. Back to the Suzuki. Ran the puck on the board. Chasing by Anderson on the board. Now intercept by other Anderson. We have two Anderson in the corner. Following in front of the net. And back to Madison. Madison still the puck. Back to Hoffman to that circle. Hoffman return the puck to the bumper. Back again to Madison. Madison back to Hoffman. Fire puck. Miss the net belly. Go back to Suzuki on the right side. Suzuki to the wall. Suzuki's coming down to the goal a little bit more. Holding the puck to the dash or the wall. Return Madison. Fire puck. Black shot by Copley. The puck bouncing back again by Suzuki. Recover the puck to Dvorak. Back to Madison. Madison is on the corner. Madison walk to Hoffman. Hoffman now don't go back a little bit lower to that wall. Back again to Madison. Madison's escape. Fire puck. Black shot went out. Go back, bouncing back behind the net. The puck broken sick by the Montreal Canadiens. Recovery now by the Montreal. Now it's broken sick for the King. Fire puck, Madison. Black shot by the King. Go back to Madison again. Madison control the puck. With 18 seconds to go. Madison back now down. Back to Hoffman. A little bit too far for him by recovery. By the puck to Madison. Madison now looking out. By the Madison. Fire puck, Hoffman. Copley make a save in front of Anderson. No rebound. Now go to a set on the right side of the left side of Anderson. Another shot for the Montreal Canadiens. 2 shots on the power play. And go to reset on the left side, like I mentioned. With over 40 minutes to go, I've been a bit upset about that last shot. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show. Jeremy, welcome aboard. 3:37 to go remaining, guys, and Vancouver still 2-1. What a big save of Copley on the shot of Hoffman. Anderson could not recover the face-off. Go back now by Montreal. Coley should have put for the net. Copley make a save with a rebound. No rebound with the glove. We'll go to reset on the left side of Copley. We are even strength. Montreal cannot take advantage of that one. And they have the recovery pocket and for the bench. Now attacking on the left side, kick out the right side, Copley, chasing up a Walker, return the pocket. The King hold the puck a little bit more, return the puck behind the net. Set up now behind Montreal. 3 shots on the power play, by the way. Go back behind the net of the Copley. Bad pressure for the Montreal Canadiens. The King tried to get the puck outside zone. Finally did by Dano. Dano to the red line. Dano at the blue line. Kick out the puck now to Adverson. Adverson's coming in front of the net. Adverson on the right and left side. Adverson shoot the puck and miss the net completely. Coley and Dano a ball in front of the net. Now go back on the right side. Fiada in front of the net to Dano. Cannot shoot the puck. Great play by Coley. Coley get out of the zone. Coley the red line. Coley now control the puck. Coley's on the offensive zone. Coley hold the puck a little bit longer. Drive the puck back. Shoot the puck. Coley make a save. After they drive the puck to IHP, I believe. Another shot for the Montreal Canadiens. Will be the 16th of the night for the Montreal. And we're going to reset on the right side. We have TV timeout. That's what happened here at the Hockey Nation Live Show. Don't go nowhere. Here we go. We have 13-15 to go remaining. The Kings at the wall right now 2-1 against the Canucks. 44 seconds to go remaining. The Jets, the Sharks losing 4-3. 1-1 Montreal. Face out the right side Copley. Lisa face to Pitlick. Winning right now by the Montreal. The puck bouncing back to Savard. Savard shoot the puck. Miss the net completely. The puck bouncing back and recovered by Edmondson. Playing the puck behind the net. Lisa find a way to get it back. It was Madison, by the way. I apologize. The King now hold the puck. Don't play by right side, left side, Jack Allen. First one to get it is Allen. Run the puck to the board. Intercept by Lisa. Rhythm battle with Madison. Go back on the right side. Now we have Pitlick join the party. Thanks so much for the likes. We're almost 2 or 3 of the 60, by the way, tonight. Pretty good. Go back on the right, left side, Jack Allen. Battle behind the net. Set up by Allen. Islanders change the direction, hold the puck, intercept now by in front of the net by the Kings. Go back to Torresi, pass the puck now to West front of the net, back once in back, and a but! It's a goal, Vilardi score on the left side about that one over there. Wow. I would like to see that. Islanders play the puck behind the net, a turnover. And Vilardi score and take the lead 2-1 against Montreal Canadiens, obviously for Jake Allen. And we'll see if we have something else happening. Vilardi score for the Kings, and that's the only way. You have a turnover behind the net. You're going to see Allen and Savard. We're going to see behind the net. Right now we have the rebound over there. Madison and Savard couldn't do anything about that. But we have to give credit for Vilardi score. The Wild guy take a win tonight by the score 2-1. The Wild score tonight. Vilardi 20 of the year. 20 of the year for the Vilardi guys. Unbelievable year for Vilardi. Remember during the summer I was said Montreal should get Vilardi, by the way. But that's another story. Another story for another time. Tough goal. The puck on the right side, Jake Allen. The momentum changing a little bit. The puck outside zone by I don't know where he was. Anyway, the puck got out of the play. Go back on the defensive zone. Montreal Canadiens with 12-11 to go. It was Mike Hoffman, by the way. The King out 26 shot. I'm going to get some information here. We're going to behind a bit. I cannot believe it. They have only one giveaway the Kings tonight. I need to find a way to go to the 1-3-1. I wish my soap husband. And now we're going to have another coming now for the Byfield. Byfield battle for the buck, the Wild. Battle on the left side. Recovery by Kemp. Still the puck went out by the Montreal Canadiens. Battle on the right side. Kovacevic went out. By puck to around the board. Intercept by Harris. Return the puck to Kovacevic. Kovacevic leave the puck now by Hoffman. Hoffman battle for the corner. Byfield win the battle. Byfield in front of the Caulfield to Capital. And a goal. Capital score for the King, and now this 3-1, and the Montreal Canadiens gave 2 goals back-to-back after a little bit lazy play on the Wild. And now Martin so we're not very happy about that one over there. And wow, Capital is 25th of the year, 5 goals in the last 2 games. Capital scored 4 goals against the Winnipeg Jets, but again, this is a lack of the play between Hoffman and Kovacevic. Lose the battle in the corner, and that way. Capital score is 20 of the year. Capital 20 of the year. I stood by Phil on my eyes. 3-1. Ouch. That's not good for the Montreal Canadiens, guys. Maybe you call the timeout here. I don't know, but not very good. Who do you want me to time Canada Gamer? I call Hoffman from Jerry. Call out there. Thanks so much, Ben. The net battle now. The momentum of the game shifting right away. The Montreal struggle behind the net there. Go back to Montreal, going to regroup a little bit, 11 minutes to go. Montreal applied 5 versus 1 versus 3, by the way. You can see the King play a 1 versus 3. The Montreal cannot go through this. So, yeah, great play by Anderson. Should the puck, missed the net completely. The puck bouncing back, and nobody was there for the defenseman with the new plus coming. David Savard right now. We're almost going to cross the half of the third period. Still 10 minutes to go remaining between the Montreal and the Kings. 3-1 for the King. 2 goals for the King in space of 1 minute. Montreal attacking now. Fire puck. The but. What a great shot of the Montreal Canadiens. It's Kuryanov. Wow. Kuryanov, guys. What a plomb in French. A rocket in English. A power shot. Slap shot of the number 25. And this is what we heard from Simpson. Wow, what a rocket of the Koreanov guy. I'm still shocked to see that shot over there. I don't know if you see that one over there, but what a shot. What a shot, guys, of Koreanov. I cannot remember the last one. I think I have to go with Shea Weber. The last time I see a shot like him, there was like, I don't know the power of that one over there, but Koreanov scored his first goal with the Montreal Canadiens. Everybody on the bench excited about this. Koreanov right now, happy about this. Not much not much expression to the bench. He did apply some. I don't think so. He have a touchdown in football. I don't think so. He will do any dance allowed Koreanov. But what a shot! I don't know what you think about this in the chat. That's kind of report said slap from the outside, sexy when he works. Richard, I guess Patrick is not coming out of the locker room. How does Montreal find himself last? I don't know, Richard. Le but, Steve G about that one with that. Koreanov has more gold que Drouin. Poor Drouin, he got bill. He got killed everywhere. Anytime. 3-2. The Montreal going to go at 5 around the Kings play. 1-3-1. Here we go. Montreal attacking now. 5 attacker. Go back on the left side. Kick out the puck to the right side to Suzuki. Hold the puck now. Back the puck at the left corner. Go back at the blind. Hold the puck. No, Suzuki cannot control the puck. Go back on defensive zone. Rest up on Montreal again. Back to Suzuki. Suzuki now get around. The left side intercept the puck. Anderson with the puck on the board. Don't pay by field. But intercept by Koreanov. In the puck to Hoffman. Kick out the puck now to Suzuki, return the puck to Koreanov, intercept by Kemp. Kemp pass the puck to Byfield. Byfield in front of the bench. Hold the puck. Back to Kempe. Kempe is coming. Shoot the puck. Allen makes a rebound. Capital shoot the puck at the 5-0. And Jake Allen make an unbelievable save again. Capital on breakaway. Go back on the side. Now Cooley is in the corner with Kemp. And but what a great save about Mr. Jake Allen again. 3-2 Montreal with a little bit over 8 minutes to go remaining on this game between both teams. We're going to have a TV timeout. Don't go nowhere. Wow, what a shot of Koreanov tonight. Awesome show look about this. The Blues. The Blues lead 5-3 against the Sharks tonight. I'm not now convinced that Jake Allen has to finish career here. Marco Labbé, this is not going to overtime. Jake Allen looking good tonight. Quick trade in for the draft pick, free. And thanks so much, everybody, to be part of the show. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. Jake Allen, you're absolutely right, Mr. I cannot remember. What's called it like blip. Blip, Mr. Blip. Who call you Mr. Blip? Mr. Blip, welcome back on the show. First time aboard, I think, Mr. Blip. Don't forget to subscribe to our Canadian show. That'd be great. If don't forget to click on the like, that'd be awesome. Welcome for the first time. And then welcome back. Or welcome back if you've been there before. Anyhow, a little bit over 8 minutes to go remaining. The puck behind the net, set up by Anderson. Ran the puck on the board. Back to I don't know if it was the defenseman. Anyhow, Byfield recovery puck. I see a Byfield so much improved compared to last season. Cam and now attacking. Cam back, try puck to Camp. Byfield, it's up on Montreal Canadiens. RHP pass the puck to the one, return the puck to RHP. Go back on the other side. RHP try to get a puck. What a play. Montreal Canadiens hit someone at the blind. I don't know if you have a call. I see right there. Go back around the board. Intercept now. We have Anderson skating with the puck right now. control the puck, return the puck to Dottie. Dottie in front of Copley. Go past the puck to the board. Intercept now by the King. Go back very carefully. Go back to the board, back to Anderson. Anderson, the red line. Loud the puck behind Jake Allen. Jake Allen is going to intercept the puck, and Mike Madison with shoulder check. Set out the breakout, change the direction behind the goaltender. Now Montreal attacking a 1-3-1 for the Kings, and then Montreal go back around the board, pass the puck, hold back behind that Walker behind the net, hold the puck around the board, intercept on Montreal, no chance, go back to Fiala, lose the puck, recovered by Islandon, turn around, Jesse Islandon. I like the skating Islandon tonight, really more fast tonight, very involved. Montreal attacking 5 assists, 1-3-1, go back to the left side, Montreal could not go in, they go to reset, puck over Kovacevic, Kovacevic regroup on defensive zone, they're a bit over 7 minutes to go remaining on this game between Montreal, 3-2 the Kings, go back on the blue line, kick out the puck left side, Montreal don't play the puck behind the goaltender. We have no icing pressure by Montreal Canadiens. I did not like the pressure of Montreal on that one. Devorek Allen could go faster. Anyhow, the King lobbed the puck in the zone. The puck bouncing back. Harris right now battle for the puck with the Allen. It's also by the King attacking now on the offensive zone. On the right side, Jake Allen. Skelly by Villardy in front of Hoffman. Intercept by Edmondson. The puck bouncing back on up. By Villardy still the puck. Bring the puck at the blind. Holding now. DDD back to GAVRIKOV. Go the back on the back door. Intercept by Lizard. Lizard in front of Hoffman. Lizard turn this direction. Go back to Yafalo, intercept by the captain, pass the puck to Hoffman, Hoffman to the board, change the direction, pass the puck to opposite corner, change the shape back over service, loud the puck in the zone, all the way back on the defensive zone, the puck go back on the left corner. It's going to be a nice scene for the Montreal Canadiens with 6:31 to go remaining on this period between the Montreal and the Kings. Anderson hit Capital. That's what happening at the blue line. Some people push Anderson, Allen make another save with 6:28 to go remaining. Face off at 6:28. King Allen Anderson deserve a win tonight. Just not to the score. Jason, I love the NHL and the FPHL if you are on the East Coast. Awesome to hear that, Mr. Jason. Trout, Capital was playing good. Jerry, I'm not going to jail tonight, Jerry. Hockey is live. Hockey, absolutely, Marco. I wish I have a better job in hockey, but it is what it is, Marco. Try to survive. Go back now on defensive zone. Capital, Billy pass the puck to Roy. Roy hold the puck and return the puck behind. Regroup by the Kings. A little bit over 6 minutes. Pass the puck to the right side. We have a cross at almost 1 o'clock Eastern time if you leave on the Eastern zone. The Blues winning 6-3 tonight. Wow. Go back now by the Kings. Pass the puck. And then control the puck and going to regroup. Less 6 minutes to go. Go back to Capital. Capital scored a goal for the Los Angeles Kings tonight, the third of the night, the goal-winning game so far. Capital scored 4 goals. Again, it's just last game, 5 in the last 2 games. Anyhow, Montreal now hold the puck. Don't play puck at the right side of the Copley. Copley finally stopped the puck, pushing now on the right side of the Copley. We have another whistle with 5:37 to go remaining on this game. Richard, I'm sure Paul Coffey, J.J. Daniel, and Marty McSorley will scatter a couple of future Kings. Wow. J.J. Daniel, Jean-Jacques Daniel. What a great defenseman, number 48 for the King. Who is on the party bus tonight? Pierre Martin is the double J. And then Richard Modern, Pierre is. And then Gary Cournoyer is on the gel. I cannot help but think Josh would be getting more phone call after tonight for the trade talks. Yeah, but I think Anderson don't go nowhere. I think if I'm not talking here, I would not trade Anderson. I would trade Edmondson, but not Anderson. I think he brings so much for the Montreal Canadiens. He's a great leader in the room. And 20 goals for him this year. That's pretty good. Possibly he can score 5 more goals. That will finish at 25. Pretty good season for him with the Montreal Canadiens. If you're big fans of the Montreal. Les Bleus Blancs Rouges. We're going to give you some information here. Cannot believe again the King have only one giveaway puck tonight. And Montreal 99, you might be one today. Be on Montreal. Welcome aboard. Go for the online exam for 10% at the 1 o'clock. What a bad idea I got. There we go. If you are new at the show, don't forget, guys, to click on the like. That'd be great. If you are, please click on the subscribe to Hockey Nation Show. That'd be awesome. If you can do that, it's social media, sharing this on your social media to helping the growth of this channel. The next game are not winning any Stanley Cup with a stupid 1-3-1. Jerry said, how many 20 goal scorer for the app this year? 4. Well, yeah, Caulfield, Suzuki is coming. I think Suzuki is 19, I believe. Anderson 3. Well, I would stay at 3. 8 shot for the Kings and 6 from the Montreal Canadiens on the third period. We have face up on the right side, a coup play. We still have a little bit over 5 minutes to go. Drouin face to Adverson, and then we have RHP on the ice with Josh Anderson. We have a delay right now from the bench, from the ref, and then we are ready to go. Dano out of the dots. Removed by the linesman. Drouin face to Addison. Winning by Drouin. Pass the ball blank. Set up now by Madison. Madison on the right side. Coming on the right side now. On the right side. Shoot the puck over the shoulder. Black shot by Copley. Intercept by Addison. Pass the puck to Dano. Dano attacking now at the red line. Dano bringing the puck behind Jake Allen. Chasing him out behind the net. Allen intercept. Pass the puck to Madison. Madison chasing him out by Fiala. Fiala play with Addison and Dano tonight. That's the second line. For the Kings, hold the puck now by Anderson, lose the puck away, battle on the right corner, Jake Allen, and now Madison putting the puck, intercept Addison for the net, no chance for Dano, pass the puck to Fiala to the blue line, back to Dardy to Anderson, dead penalty for the Montreal Canadiens, by the way, not a good news for the Montreal, go back to Addison, now 6 versus 5, the puck for the Kings, go back on the right side, Addison, return the puck now to Fiala, back to Dardy on the left side, go back at Capital, I believe, go back at the blue line, set up now, back to Dardy. Fire puck, block shot. The puck bouncing back, intercept by the Kings again. Keep controlling the 6 versus 5. Dead penalty for the Montreal Canadiens at this moment. Holding up by the puck, go back on the channel. Shoot the puck, rebound to the side. Montreal finally go back. We have a 2-minute OK for the Montreal Canadiens. That will be the call right there. We have Adverson hit the goalie, the net. And then Martin's really not very happy about that power play with 4 minutes 34 to go remaining on this third period. Power play Montreal, 4 power play for the night for the Kings. 0-3 so far. 2 minutes for Hawking. Jonathan Drouin at a very bad time of the night get that penalty. Go under the hands of the goaltender of the situation. But we have it's time. The countdown final of the last 5 minutes of the game. This is a visual of the Hockey Nation show. Every time we cross the 5 minutes, this is the countdown final. We'll see if the Montreal can keep the Lesson King by 1 goal only and then find a way to tie the game of the last 2 minutes with an empty net. That will be interesting watching. Anyhow, power play now for the Kings. Can pass the ball Fiala. Fiala attacking now. Hold the puck, intercept by Capital, pass the puck to Fiala. Fiala change the direction. Finally, the puck go out of the play of the zone. Recovered by Kevin Fiala in front of the bench. Now, RHP got hit by Fiala, but no damage. Go back to Dardy. Dardy drive the puck back. Intercept by Kemp bring the puck out of the play anyway. We have a whistle with 1:23 to go remaining on this power play for the King, number 4 of the night. One more game next right now. I don't know the game is over. Yep, the Blues beat the San Jose Sharks tonight, but it's called 6-3. This is game number 9 complete. Only one more game to go with less of 4 minutes to go remaining on this game between the Montreal and the Kings. Face up at the neutral zone. Good luck, Jeremy. You don't know if there are many plans. We'll start during the night. Good luck again. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation show. We're going to complete this game all the way to the end. Go back to the King, back to Dorsey, pass the puck to the wall, intercept Montreal, get in, get out of the zone, and now attack him. pass the puck to Anderson, an offensive zone. Madison pass the puck to Anderson, turn around, and the Kings steal the puck, go back opposite corner, chasing out by Dvorak, intercept by Dorsey behind the net. Dorsey control the puck now, hold the puck a little bit more, going to drop past the puck back, and the King attacking, 50 seconds to go, back to Dano. Dano kick out the puck to Iafallo, return the puck to Dano, the right side, shows the puck in front of the net, the puck bouncing back, saved by Adam, RHP try the puck outside the zone, intercept by Belzil, don't play the puck in front of Savard, the puck go behind of Dorsey with over 3 minutes to go remaining on the third period, 35 seconds to go on the power play, and still 3-2 for the Kings. Go back now by Dorsey, control the puck now. At the blind, don't play the puck behind the net, Jake Allen, intercept by Kovacevic, Koptar put some pressure, Edmondson in the corner with Adelson still the puck right away back, behind the round, intercept by Kovacevic, pass the puck to Montreal Canadiens, holding now by Belzil. Belzil wrap the puck around the board, co-play try to get the puck, no chance, the puck go back to Dardy, got intercepted the puck by RHP, Evan String went out. Suzuki pass the puck to Kovacevic. Try to shoot the puck. No shot. Go back to the left side. Intercept by Kem. Kem lobbed the puck in neutral zone. The puck go all the way back. Bouncing back to Drouin. Drouin out of the penalty box. 5 versus 5. With 2:25 to go. Montreal try to come back now. Kurenev's coming. Kurenev lose the puck at the blind. Intercept by the King. Lizat pass the puck. Opposite corner. Puck bouncing back over the skate of Harris. Chasing went out by Villardi on the right left corner of Jake Allen. Go back now by Montreal Canadiens. Get out of the zone for the bench. Pass the back to go the captain. Return by the corner. Chasing by Kurenev. Kurenev win the battle in front of Dardy. Pass the puck to opposite corner. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens at the blind. Run the puck on the board. Montreal no goalie yet out. Shoot the puck on the left side. Intercept now by Montreal. Bring the puck. Another shot in front of the net. Tip. Miss the net. The King get out of the zone. Intercept the puck. Bring the puck to Hoffman. We are still 1:45 to go. Hoffman pass the puck to opposite. Go back to the captain. Suzuki return the puck on defensive zone. Back at by the defenseman, back to Suzuki at the blind, at the red line. The captain hold the puck, pass the puck to the side, controlled by Pitlick. Pitlick behind the goaltender, hold the puck now. Pitlick turn around, pass the puck behind the net, chasing out by the Montreal Canadiens, a defenseman. Now Adam go to the bench. We have 6 versus 5 Montreal Canadiens. Anderson put pressure behind the net with Anderson. We have 3 power by the Montreal. Win the puck by Kurenov, bring the puck to Pitlick. Pitlick to Anderson, back with Lizat. Pitlick still the puck, back at the blind. Try the puck by Savard. What Savard? What the heck Savard on the ice? Why Savard is on the ice at 6 versus 5? Are you kidding me? Savard on the ice. Anyhow, go get the captain. I don't get it. Go back on the left side. The right shoulder puck. Black shot by Cobley. No fair return. Finally, Savard will be out of this one. What the heck is going on? Savard on the 6 versus 5. Anyway, it's okay, coach. We calm down, coach. Yeah. Calm down. Jake Allen is sit on the bench right now. We have a TV time. We have a timeout from the Montreal Canadiens. Marco, very classy play. Richard, very skilled, and I was happy to have him. And Phoenix, no overtime point in the 70th time. Jeremy is a smart dude. I just remember it was kind of small for his position. Bruns was on point since one day out the fastest. As time to attack King and. Savard is training it tonight. Yeah, possible. Alex Barreau now makes some comments about 6 versus 5 with Dvorak and Suzuki. They better score, say MTL 99. We love the competition of the compete of Montreal Canadiens tonight. Whatever, if ever, never happened. We love what we saw tonight. A great rebound for them tonight. Face off now, winning by the Montreal Canadiens. Bring it to the blind. Holding by Madison. Madison pass the puck to the side. Back to Drouin. Drouin to Madison. Back now to Kurenov. Shoot the puck. Rebound to the side. Saved by the King. Bring the puck around the board. A little bit too far for Kurenov. No, he intercepts the puck. Bring the puck behind the net. Chasing out by Roy. Roy to run the puck on the board. Intercept by Montreal. Drouin back to Madison. Return to Drouin. Drouin pressure now. Pressure by KORPISALO. Don't play puck by Montreal. Madison. Chasing the puck behind the net. Saved by Dvorak and the captain. Davidson try to get the puck around the board. Dvorak behind the net. We have Davidson on the outside. And the King going to get out of the zone. KORPISALO pass the puck. Intercept the blind. Keep the puck in the zone. But fortunately, the King going to recover the puck in neutral zone. Play the puck down. Shoot the puck. Intercept now by Kurenov. Save the situation with 20 seconds to go remaining. Anthony for the Montreal Canadiens. One more push from Montreal. Attaqué par les captains. The puck bouncing back and going to miss time. 15 seconds to go. Back to Suzuki out in front of the bench. Suzuki's coming on the right side. Suzuki pass the puck bouncing back. Go back now par Kuranov. Shoot the puck in front of net. Tip in front of net. The puck bounce over a couple of. Go back to Dano. Back to the one. Shoot the puck in front of net. Block shot by the King. Go back out again. It's going to be the end. Not time enough for the Montreal Canadiens to win tonight by the score, losing by the score of 3-2 tonight. We gave a great effort for the Montreal Canadiens. The turnover of this game, guys, is a 2-goal at the beginning of the third period. Make a big difference. The goal of the Villardi and, of course, the captain, Anzi Kopitar. The 2-goal was less of 1 minute, 53 seconds between both goals. 57, I apologize for that one there. Kuranov score is third goal of the year, but his first as a member of the Montreal Canadiens. And good effort for the Montreal Canadiens overall, but not good enough at the end of the day for that. On the flip side, honestly, Montreal lost Justin Barron tonight. Left the game, play only at the beginning of the first period. Looked like it's a lower body injury. And I'm not sure he's lower or upper. Play only 1 minute and 11 seconds. Jake Allen was excellent between the pipe for the Montreal Canadiens. I would consider him a star for them. And a good game for Josh Anderson for sure for the Montreal too. And we have to give credit for the Kings. Find a way to get that W back again on the standing for the Pacific Division for the King. That's concluded, guys, the resume of this game tonight. 1-11 again. AP, here we go. Good night, Marco. Good to know where people are crazy as me about that. Danny don't want to play Montreal. And then Pierre Martin, 7-3 tonight. Congratulations, Pierre Martin. No, Justin tonight. Then we have 64 don't love the time is now in our top. I need to score one more for my parlay. You don't get that one for free to answer Mr. Koyetic. Going. They better score. Look like everybody in the chat. Shoulder for Barron. Look like, here we go. Not as bad game as one we play against the Senator. I agree with you, Jeremy. You want to play for the HABS. I'm talking about this. Final score, guys, tonight. The Los Kings 3 and the Montreal Canadiens 2. If we go around the league, guys, tonight, 10 games on the program. I'll give you an idea what happening. First of all, the Boston Bruins beat the Sabres by the score 7-1. The Nashville Predators beat the Panthers, guys, 2-1. This is a huge, good news for the Montreal Canadiens. The Senators surprised the Rangers 5-3. The Penguins Pittsburgh beat the Lightning at home 5-4 in overtime. The Kraken beat the Detroit Red Wings 5-4 in overtime. The Star beat the Blackhawks 5-2. The Toronto Maple Leafs find a way to get a W 2-1 against the Flame. This is a bad news for the Flame. The Wild 2-1, a lot of low score. The King 3-2, and the Blues beat the Sharks by the score 6-3. That's what we got tonight. And the standing, guys. And the standing we're going to get from the NHL. I'm going to go league-wise. League-wise, the Montreal Canadiens are set right now on the position number 26. 3 points behind the Vancouver, in front of Vancouver, but 1 point behind the Philadelphia and 3 points behind the St. Louis Blues. The Florida Panthers are set 21, guys, in the standing. The Panthers are 21. That's gave the Montreal Canadiens pick number 13. 11, I think. That's a good pick for the Montreal Canadiens if they stay like that. And they are not a good position for Florida to make the playoff anyway. With 63 game already played for the King for the Panthers. The wild card of the Eastern Conference. Still the Pittsburgh now on position number 7, 1 point over the Islanders. Islanders play 64 game. They are 4 points in front of Buffalo with 4 games in hands. You have Buffalo, guys, Ottawa, Florida, Washington, 64 points. And then Washington, Detroit is 65 points. Unbelievable race on the wild card. And fortunately for the Calgary Kings, the Calgary Flames are 5 points behind the Winnipeg Jets, and they are 7 points behind the Edmonton Oilers. They look like the Flame guys. It will be interesting what they're going to do from tonight, right now, until tomorrow afternoon. Are they going to be buyer or seller? And what is the show with Jordan Manson? Are he going to be trade or not? That's going to be happening around the league tonight. And then we'll see. We're going to be back tomorrow for, guys, a special day for the Montreal. But turns out won't make the playoff for Jeremy. And don't forget, guys, to click on the like. That'll be awesome. What a great Pierre Martin, merci pour le play-by-play. You're welcome, Pierre. Always a pleasure. And I was 4-2 on the bus tonight. No, it would take 5-1 Pierre Martin tonight to make the bus. It was Double J and Richard Modern, Pierre Martin. It was on the bus tonight. What a great night for the Montreal Canadiens. Whatsoever they lost tonight, we have to give credit for the effort as a team. And I think overall they play a solid game on the road. They'll be back tomorrow night, guys. We are back because Montreal play at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. Join us live. Montreal play again Anaheim Ducks. We're going to do a play-by-play commentary. Then they're going to leave the Anaheim for Vegas on Sunday night at 6 o'clock p.m. So hopefully going to see you around. I can wait to see each one of you tonight, tomorrow night. I try to get out more information. 1:16, guys, on this show tonight. What a great night. Hopefully you enjoy it. I can wait to see you next time. Until then, my friend, we wish you an amazing, great night. I can wait to see you tomorrow. And Montreal, again, last by the score at 3-1. Again, the Los Angeles Kings. That's what we got tonight. Thank you. You're welcome, Jeremy Ann. Good luck for your exam. Here we go. This is the end of the show tonight. Before we leave, we want to remind everybody, guys, don't forget to click on the likes before you leave the building. Danny, thanks so much. All the moderators tonight. You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you. You have greatness inside of you, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks so much for the great show tonight, moderator. Great job. People in the chat, amazing job. With respect. Until the next time, my friend, we wish you, of course, be well, be healthy. Find a way not only to dominate your day, but find a way to dominate the first half of what? 2023. Until then, my friend, sweet dream, of course, and have an amazing, great night, everybody. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show tonight. Remember, Hockey National Show said to you one more time, we love you, people. Good night. Good night, RJ Calabro. Good job tonight, my friend Pierre Martin, King of Gamer, Danny T, Free Stop, Enough Tap, Trout. What a great game tonight overall. We have so many people. Pierre Martin, King of Gamer. Have a good night, everybody.